a synth pro, and I'm just a chat. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a synth bro, and I'm just a chat. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing.
Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's coffee time. Coffee at noon. Take a sip. Pour one out for your dead homies. I saw someone comment on the opening song. Yeah, go look up Jared Genesis. It's the lyrics of the song isn't weird if you know who Jared Genesis is. Shanny, she's the Shanny. Shanny is like the Kraken. She's essentially the Kraken, bud. Yeah, don't sing the Jared Genesis song in public. I would go against that. Or make up different words. You could switch it to he's Jared Genesis instead of I'm. I was writing, I wrote the lyrics as if Jared's singing about himself and there's him, dancing around in the video. But yeah, if I were ever to, perform that song live, which would probably never happen, I would sing it third person, not first person. Absolutely. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Check this out. Even if you're not a big hockey fan, last night Canada and the United States played each other in a national hockey game, the best players from each country. And because of the increased tension due to Trump and all the shit that's going on, it was a very contentious game. and there was like constant fight advantage. And the game was in Canada, by the way. This is right at the beginning of the game, too. Like a matter of... That's a fun last name to say. Kachuk. It sounds like an onomatopoeia, like it's a word that's trying to describe a sound. Kachuk. Okay, so that's that whole clip. There's a lot of crazy fights, basically. The U.S. won, I believe, 3-1. All right, let's watch Shanny talk about her Ozempic experience. Let's see if we can learn anything about Ozempic from Shanny.
It's 12 at night. It's midnight.
12 at night, midnight. Okay.
So,
You could say it's in the morning.
oh. They'll come when they come.
12 in the morning.
So,
Because there's 12 in the morning and 12 in the afternoon.
to start this, I found the most perfect, cleanest, healthiest snack out there. That is absolutely divine.
What is it?
It's these date coconut rolls.
I thought she was going to say she killed Rev and turned him into like Rev jerky.
And it has 3 ingredients: dates, coconut, and almonds. So, like, it's a really good way how to, like, facilitate, energy when you kind of need a little boost up.
And with Shanny, that's just like sitting up.
Let me see. I also have to recommend
Also, not also, also. I also have this.
this stuff. This is an energy drink called Celsius. I recommend this more than any other energy drink because it's actually very clean ingredients, and it has...
I hear that a lot. Clean ingredients, clean.
a bunch of, good vitamins.
Does she mean like it doesn't have a bunch of additives in it?
Like
You're
vitamin
wrong.
C, calcium, niacin, vitamin
Yeah, there's a lot of sugar in dates. So, yeah.
B6, vitamin B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, chromium, and it's just natural
I thought Chromium was a
ingredients.
browser.
There's 0 carbs, 0 sugar. It basically accelerates your metabolism, and you can burn fat this way.
Burning the fat.
So, my experience with Ozempic has been very positive. Yeah, I get nauseous sometimes. I haven't had any bad side effects. I'm getting actually very healthy.
Yeah, you look so healthy, Shanny. You look like the pinnacle of health. I need more health advice from Shanny. I need it. I need Shanny to be my dietitian.
My energy is finally returning. Thank God. That was a horrible thing that I went through the last few weeks. Which had nothing to do with the Ozempic, by the way. But the Ozempic has been a very positive thing for me. I've lost a ton of weight. I've lost dress sizes.
I mean, yeah, but there's like... You had so much weight that it's still not completely... I can see it a little bit. I do see a little bit of a change here. I'll admit it. But yeah, she got to a point where she's got a ton more weight to lose to get to a good weight. Like over 100 pounds, probably.
And what I like about Ozempic is, yeah, I don't want people to feel discouraged over this medicine, because it is a medicine, and it is to help people who have type 2 diabetes, which I have been diagnosed with. And I like the Ozempic because it really, like, anything that's like processed and not like clean ingredients, it will make you sick. I will say that. If it's processed shit, you're gonna be sick if you're on Ozempic. If it's like refined sugar, you're gonna get sick because you're on Ozempic. And I like it for that reason, because it really, like, I don't know how it does this, but it really has taught me in a lot of ways how to eat a lot better, because it
forces you. It doesn't, I mean, I guess it teaches you through force. That's why it works.
I need clean ingredients in my food, you know, like simple, clean ingredients. Leonardo da Vinci said that was the best way how to eat, is simple, clean.
Did Leonardo da Vinci actually say that? I don't know. I have not studied. I know about his art and how he kind of was an inventor. I didn't know he was a dietitian. I didn't know Leonardo da Vinci stepped into the realm of dietary advice.
Ingredients, simple ingredients, you know. Don't overcook things either. I very much enjoy the way I'm eating now. I like having the fresh fruit and vegetables. I like not craving a lot of fatty.
Yeah, they didn't even have like refrigeration or anything. People's diets were very different back then because of that.
Like meats and stuff. If I crave any type of meat, it's very clean, like chicken.
Yeah, Leonardo da Vinci created Ozempic in his lab. When I was in Florence, I saw the chemistry lab of Leonardo da Vinci. Bet you guys didn't know he had one. Yep.
Or tuna, but even before I started Ozempic, that's what I preferred anyway, so it was never like anything huge. My diet's relatively on the vegetarian diet, because I prefer eating vegetables and fruit more than meats. But I will eat meats because I do need the protein. And the best way how to get protein is through meat, unfortunately. And I got to think about my diet.
There's all kinds of proteins that are not meat. You don't actually need meat for protein. There's high protein foods that are not meat, but okay.
I really do at all times, because I have type 2 diabetes, so I don't want to lose my eyesight. I don't want my feet to be cut off. You know, I already have a vitamin D deficiency, and it's.
I don't want my feet to be cut off. That is scary. That would be scary.
Lose my teeth, because I was so scared to go into doctors, because I didn't. I know this is weird for some people, but those who have mental health problems get it.
She always pulls this card.
I was afraid of doctors, and I didn't really want to know what the hell was wrong with me for years.
There's all sorts of beans and nuts and, you know, all sorts of vegan proteins that you can have, too. I think brown rice has some good protein to it also.
And I'm sorry if people feel misled by that. In any way, but it was just a struggle for me to want to go to the doctors, especially, you know, since I do have agoraphobia. It takes
wow, she caught it from Brett.
A lot of mental preparation for me wanting to leave the house. But I do for medical necessities, and usually medical necessities only. Because I realize I need to go to the doctors. I need to take care of myself. I need to get better. I got really depressed, really fucking sick for years, and I would say it all stemmed back from my breakup, my last breakup.
I don't think so. I think you got depressed when all the money dried up and you went from living the high life to having to move into Rev's uncle's house, right? I think that's the source of the depression that you've been feeling for the last few years.
With my ex-husband, and it caused this just spiral.
Your ex-husband, the one that your mom made an apology video for, where she apologized for the way you are?
Of depression and doubt and doubt in my self-love and doubting who I was as a person and not having any confidence at all. Like seriously, that breakup really fucked up and destroyed my mind, because I loved and cherished that man so much. For him to cheat on me with my best friend, it was just, it tore whatever.
Shanny has this crazy victim complex. In every story, she's just a victim, and everyone should feel sorry for her. And that's a big way she gets attention. Her mother said it, that she loves negative attention. So any attention gained through negative means, sympathy is kind of a type of negative attention, you know? It's a I feel sorry for you kind of attention. So this is one of her go-tos. She's done the suicide baiting thing a lot also.
Was up, and I'm healed, and you know, I feel a lot better than I have in years, to tell you the truth. I'm finally at peace, and I'm actually very happy.
Honestly, I don't hate Shanny. I think she's done some weird, fucked up shit and that I wouldn't even know about if she didn't put it all out there. But if she actually does improve, I don't believe it, but I could be wrong. I'm fine with that. I hope she does get happy and healthier. I don't wish the worst for her. Pretty much the only person that I watch on this show that I hope the worst for is Jared. Like, Jared's the only one where I'm like, I don't give a shit what happens to Jared. Like, at all. Nothing. Like, if something horrible happened to Jared, I would just, like, be like, oh, well. What do you guys think? What do you think?
Content with life. I like the direction where my life has taken me. I'm excited about my sons and seeing them. You know,
I wonder, like, what the restriction. See, and I'm only talking about this because she brought it up. Like, she shares all of this out there. I don't know what the restrictions are, though. Like, what are the limitations on when she can see her children?
Become the men that they are, and seeing them grow. And, you know, next year, my oldest is going to graduate. He's about to turn 18. Oh, my God, I have an adult as a son.
Wild, ain't it?
I know.
That's cool.
Zach and William are planning to come back here.
Oh my God. So their kids are going to move in with Rev's uncle too? What a lucky guy. Man, he must be dude is crazy empathetic. You know, to like let them and then maybe their kids move in. They're not even Rev's kids.
After, you know, they've done what they need to do to help grow themselves as people, which is awesome. I'm totally in support of that because they deserve to have a happy, secure life with or without me. Because they're just such brilliant, smart, intelligent, well-rounded young men.
Men.
I'm very proud to be their mother. I'm proud at what they're doing in life. I'm just incredibly proud of my sons. And I'm proud of Jason and all the progress he's made.
I want to see how he's like. Do you mean like weight gain progress? I wish there was just a way to like pump the fat out of Shanny and put it into Rev. You know, if there was like a safe medical procedure where you could just like pump the fat out of Shanny directly into Rev.
Thank you.
You know,
thank you, Shanny.
Oh,
it's the weirdest thing, and this has been going on for years, even back when they had like a big house they were living in. When one of them is streaming, the other one is always just there, like right off camera, and but they're always chiming in. You know,
he has a job. He's so much better mentally than he was. Y'all, when you get gang stalked, it really takes a toll in your mental health and can destroy you. But like, we've gotten so much better since all that happened. And you know, we're taking our time and doing things that are necessary.
Thins.
Getting our shit together. That's what it is.
Yeah, we're getting our shit together. But Ozempic is an incredible journey.
The Ozempic journey.
I love where it's taken me. I love that it's helping me. I even though I have my hip problems, even though I don't walk that much, you know, I love how much lighter I feel.
I'm sure the people who have to wipe your ass love how much lighter you feel too.
I like how I'm looking, you know? I like that look in the mirror and being like, oh, look at that. Well. You know, I like actually, like, the definition.
The definition? Oh.
That is happening in my arms. Like, you can...
The definition. What does she mean? What does she mean by the definition?
See the muscle building, like the definition.
Come on. Ozempic isn't steroids. It doesn't make you build muscle. What are you talking about? So yeah, her and Jared are bodybuilding now. Ozempic doesn't make you build muscle. It just, like, from what I understand, it like affects your appetite. It like forces you to eat less.
Starting to grow again, like starting to show, and my arms gotten so thin than what it used to be. Like, it used to be like huge, man. But I really, like, a lot of people are sad because I'm not online like I used to be, but I'm really
I'm not sad.
Deliberately taking time for myself to love myself.
Injection spot in her forehead. That is mean, but I actively dislike her Ozempic superiority.
Yeah, I do too. Thank you for the dono. 68.44%. Yeah, she's had that thing on her. I don't know what it is. She's got like papilloma virus on her face or something. Ozempic superiority complex.
And do what is necessary for myself, because if I can't take care of myself, I can't take care of no one. I got to take care of myself.
I would try Ozempic just to see what it's like, and I need to drop probably like 30, 40 pounds. And I would try it just to like experience it. It's a lot of like, for me, it's a lot of work to lose weight because I have to eat like so little food and try to exercise at least once a day. And the older I get, the harder it gets.
I gotta love myself. I gotta learn to heal, and I have healed a lot since this Ozempic journey happened. Like, everything fell into place at the same time.
You gotta get these working so that you can go to the graduation.
Yes.
That's it. We gotta get these working good.
Yeah, we gotta get
The legsies.
we gotta get the legs to work so I can.
You got to get these
be able to
working.
walk
I'm like,
at
what's he
my
talking about?
son's
And it turns out he's talking about her legs. Her legs need to get working. At first I thought he was like, you need to get working soon.
graduation next year.
When I worked at a call center, there was a lot of really big people there and some of them were in like mobility scooters and shit. That's the ideal job for like a super obese person, because you just kind of sit there in a chair and talk on the phone and type all day. Almost zero physical exertion. Kind of like what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now isn't too different from call center work, kind of. You know, as far as like the physicality of it.
Right, and hug them.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of him. I'm gonna be just.
You're gonna be in his chest.
Oh, I know.
Yes. Yeah. Losing weight is like 95% diet. But I did find that when I was working out and dieting at the same time, my weight loss was quicker because of the extra calorie burn. And I felt better. Like, it in so many ways, it helped me in other ways. Like, it helped me get better sleep at night. So it helped me be more consistent with my diet by having like a consistent sleep schedule and not like binge eating at night before I went to sleep or whatever. Working out did help with my diet a lot. It almost, after a while, it kind of replaced times when I would have just been sitting around doing nothing and eating. So I have to do both. I can't just diet. There has to be like an element of exercise there.
Oh, he's so tall now.
He's huge.
He's
They're talking about their kids that got taken away from them because they were unfit parents right now. Which is funny because she tried to become like this. A few months ago, she started making these like, why don't you care about missing children? I want to make these videos trying to help missing children. And she didn't actually help them. All she did was talk about them, which isn't going to help find them. And the irony of that is that her children were taken away from her by Child Protective Services. So I don't know why she thought that would have been a good genre of content to try and do. Well, she did it because she can deflect by using that. It's a weak deflection. It's like, oh, you're attacking me, but I help kids. What, you don't care about kids? The trafficked kids. Yeah. Yeah.
He's like 6'3" or something like that.
William Von Trump.
I think Shanny's about 6 feet tall. Shanny's way bigger than Rev. Rev is like a little guy. He's short, like, I don't know. I'm guessing maybe like 5'9" or something. And he's like super thin too. She probably outweighs him by like 250 pounds.
Oh my God. My baby is taller than me. Okay. and Zach, he's gotten so incredibly mature.
Yeah. So, yeah. And you haven't been around for a while. So how did that happen? They found good foster parents for these kids. God, the tooth that's like broken is so disturbing to me.
And
Very much.
just
she needs to get the like Asmongold dentures. Asmongold has like, because Asmongold's lazy as shit and doesn't brush his teeth. He has like these dentures that he puts in. They're like partial dentures to make it look like he has normal teeth. But Asmongold has money to buy that kind of shit. Actually, Asmongold, if he wasn't so lazy, he could probably afford to get those implants, the dental implants. You know? The teeth they actually like screw into your face.
I'm so grateful of my sons and the type of men they've become. I truly am. And I get into tears how proud I am of them.
Yeah, when Boogie got his fake teeth, they were too big. They were too big and too white. He actually, that's the weird thing about dental implants, is like they can pop those out and put different ones in there if you want. I think there's also a layer of like fake gums they put in there too. It's very strange. It looks good though. Like if you got like rotted out teeth, it looks better than that. You just got to find, you don't want them like too white or too big. Like chiclet sized teeth, you don't want that.
Because even though I wasn't a perfect mom, I always was a loving mother.
A loving mother.
You know, I couldn't be perfect, but I could give the...
No one's perfect. I hate it when people deflect using that like, oh, you trying to say you're perfect? Or, yeah, I'm not perfect. Yeah, no one's perfect. No one's perfect. But most people don't get their kids taken away. Like, that's way, way, way below perfect. Like, even like a mid-tier parent doesn't get their kid taken away. You got to be like exceptionally shitty as a parent. Because there's some bad parents out there that don't get their kids taken away. So there's a level of shit parenting that you have to reach for the government to get involved and be like, we need to take these kids away.
Love and the validation they needed and the support they needed. And I've done that for them. And they know that. And they know that I'm going to support them.
How? The same way you supported the missing children, the trafficked children? By, like, just talking about them on your live streams? You failed them as a mother. Sorry. And we saw the kind of conditions they lived in, too. Man. Whoa, fuck. When they moved out of their townhouse in Colorado and someone went in, like, someone found out where they were living and, like, after they left, went in to, like, look at what it looked like in there. It looked so fucking gross. You could tell it was a nice townhouse, you know, like a very nice one with, like, 3 floors. I'm guessing probably about 2,000 square feet. It looked like it was really nice and new, and it was just trashed. And you went into like the little kids' room, and there was like piss and shit everywhere. There was like a litter box that looked like it hadn't been cleaned in months. It was terrible. And there was like food packaging everywhere. Like Shanny just had to have food everywhere, and when she was done eating it, she just like tossed the wrapping or packaging. It was even in the bathroom. Like all around the bed, in the bathroom, like empty yogurt containers, just all this shit. Yes, even Chris Chan's house looked better. Yep. The cat shit. I mean, like the children's beds looked all nasty and gross. Like the kid like shit the bed and they never cleaned it up or didn't clean it good enough. It was terrible.
No matter what, through everything.
I don't watch the Hoarders show because it's depressing to me. But yes, hoarders will hoard anything. Some hoarders hoard like antiques and it's just like old junk, you know? But then like there's the hoarders that hoard garbage and like animals. And yes, I believe it. I believe a hoarder would hoard their own poop. I believe it. Absolutely. It's weird. It's like you can't throw anything away. You feel like you need to save things, even like gross things. I did watch. I had to watch the Hoarder show a few times to be like, oh, this is depressing. I don't want to watch this anymore. But I remember one time there was this old lady that just hoarded garbage and cats. She had cats and garbage. Like she'd buy McDonald's, and then like when she was done eating the food, she just like put the store the wrappings and everything away. And she had a bunch of cats. And when they came to clean out her house, they found a ton of dead cats under the years of garbage stacked up on the floor. Cats would just disappear, and it's like, yeah, what happened? Oh, it died, and its carcass just rotted under these layers and layers and layers of old garbage. Jared's a hoarder too, by the way.
And I just, sorry, I'm gushing after my sons, how proud I am of them, but I am so proud of them.
Yeah, keep talking about it.
I'm not telling you anything personal, but
you are. You tell us all this personal shit.
And by the way, guys, that she raised boys like that, that means...
She didn't raise them. They got taken away. They've been taken away for 5 years now. 5 years is a long time during childhood. I remember when I was a kid in summer break from school, felt like it lasted a whole year. Now 3 months feels like nothing. 3 months goes by in the blink of an eye. So 5 years of you not being in your children's lives is just that's forever to children.
She is a good mom. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay.
William, I will say something. I believe my son is going to be the next Eric Barone.
Possible.
I think he's going to be that. He's going to make his own game.
Okay, random guy. I wouldn't call that hoarding if you actually could need that stuff. I have that because of all the stuff I use for streaming. I have a bunch of different cables and chargers and stuff that I've accumulated over the years. But the difference is if it breaks, I throw it away. I don't have it to keep it. I have it to use it. That's a big difference. Hoarders hoard things just to possess them. They care more about the possession of the thing than the usefulness or utility of the thing. That's the big difference.
And it's gonna be just like his. And I
Frank, honey.
or Frank Barone. Sorry, I don't know why I said Eric, but I am absolutely so proud of them, and I'm grateful to have them as my sons.
And you made him strong.
I did.
How? Strong? You made them strong, Shanny.
So they don't take shit from no one, and I love that.
Yeah, but they're totally filled with compassion.
They're
too.
filled with compassion and empathy at the same time.
Yeah, that's you, though. You don't take shit, but you got tons of that compassion stuff. Right?
I do, man.
Yeah, my parents were the opposite of hoarders. They hated clutter. My mom would have a garage sale every year and sell a whole bunch of shit. Every year. My parents don't like clutter, and they want to get rid of shit. My mom will send me boxes of shit to get it out of her house to give it to me. So it's kind of the opposite, but it's not obsessive. It's not they have nothing. They still have stuff. It's just once it starts to get to a certain level, they start looking for shit that they want to get rid of. It's not a problem. It's not they're sleeping on the floor or something like that.
You did good, honey. You really did.
Thank you. I did it by myself.
Yeah, you did. You did.
With a lot of unhealed trauma. BPD'd out. maxi PTSD, struggling my ass off, struggling to be able to move,
Working
struggling,
your ass off.
working my ass off. I did everything I could for those boys.
No, you didn't. That's why they got taken away. You pissed away $750,000 on your selfishness. You laid around and did nothing until your body gave out, and now you can't even walk. We know what happened here. You've documented all of it. You have publicly documented and shared it for the world to see. You did not do everything you could.
Regardless of what those fucking trolls will find.
It's not trolling.
Go look up my record. You will never see anything about child abuse.
Not on your record, but on Rev's record. The guy sitting next to you right now went to jail for physically abusing your kids. And you physically abused him. So like your whole home was this big cycle of abuse. And yes, your home was a disgusting pit too. So you couldn't even provide a sanitary environment for your children to live in.
My record
Was never a thing.
I never was charged with any of that shit.
Nope.
Ever.
I like how he's sitting. Rev should be keeping his mouth shut right now. But he's like, nope, no abuse here. No abuse here.
They're all lying
No,
to
it
you.
wasn't even brought up.
Rev, you went to jail for abusing one of those kids. So it's on your record. And it happened, and she's still with you, so she's kind of to blame too. Because they're not even Rev's kids, and they're not married either. So like Rev didn't even legally adopt them or anything like that.
That shit. Never.
The gray folds. By the way, please like the stream, guys, if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it.
No. That was never a concern. So,
No.
don't believe the trolls. Look at my record if you really, truly need to. There is shit on my record. I'm not gonna lie. There is.
Yeah.
I was fucked up. Okay? I went through way too much.
Yeah. Okay, now she's going to say it's someone else's fault right here.
In life.
Okay.
And it fucked me up. So, no, I wasn't a perfect person, and
Nobody's perfect.
I fucked up a couple times.
Take responsibility.
But I always said sorry. I always apologized. I always felt bad after whatever happened.
No, she didn't always do that.
So I'm just proud of my situation, and
why are you proud of it? Your kids got taken away. You're living in Rev's uncle's house. You guys have a terrible relationship. You fight all the time. He has told you he wants you to move out multiple times on video, on live streams. We know it because we've seen it. It's not like we're just making this shit up. What are you proud of? Like, what part of it are you actually proud of? Because, like, I would say pride that isn't warranted is not a good thing. Like, it's okay to be proud of actual accomplishments. $700,000 and she never thought to get a wart remover. Thank you, SD8-bit. Thank you. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, she could have gotten new teeth and shit, too. What it was is they just bought all this, like, shit that they didn't need and, you know, just, like, ate a bunch of food. Like, I'd like to see the figures on, like, how much of that money went into, like, food that Shanny ate. And, like, and not even, it was probably, like, ordering Uber Eats and shit like that. Dude, I have not ordered from like a food delivery service in a very long time because it's so expensive now. Like the cost of the food has gone up and the cost of the delivery has gone up, and then you got a tip on that higher price too. If I can't drive to get it, I'm not getting it, or walk to get it. Nope. There was a time where it was just a little bit more expensive than going there yourself, and now it's just ridiculous. There was a time where it was like slightly more expensive than the cost of the food, and the food was a lot less expensive then. So I just don't do it anymore. Sure, it's convenient, but I have a car, I have legs that work. I can go there and get it if I want to, if I want it that bad.
I don't need. I really learned to myself that I don't need anyone to survive. I can rely on myself to.
You need someone else to wipe your ass for you. And again, the only reason I know that is because you've told everybody, and there's the one time you forgot to mute the stream while Rev was wiping your ass, and we got like a play-by-play on what was going on there. So, yeah, I mean, Rev told us because they were fighting, and she was like acting like he never does anything for her, and he's like, I wipe your ass for you. Yep. I think she might, which is crazy that, you know, like taxpayer money is funding Shanny because she, you know, she's 40 years old but has like the physical health of a 90-year-old. But yeah, they were fighting and she acted like he did nothing when she literally does nothing. He's like, I wipe your ass for you. That was really funny. There's some funny moments of, and I'll get to that. There's some funny moments of those streams where they fight, and then there's some like really dark moments where I'm like, whoa, that was dark. But most people would be like, oh, we're about to fight. Let's end this stream, and then we can fight not live on the internet. Most people have the like awareness to know, like, okay, we need to either stop fighting right now or the stream needs to end right now. Because people are going to take this and use it in ways that are not beneficial to us.
Survive. And I've also learned that, you know,
I'm fine with being boring, like in that respect. I don't want the interesting thing about me to be like, you know, fighting with, like having that kind of argument where you're like, I wish I had a gun and I'll shoot you in the head and all that shit that I saw on there. There was some crazy shit and there was some crazy dark shit.
I'm a lot stronger than what I've given myself credit for. I always had a very low self-esteem. Now, not so much. I'm in love with myself. If that sounds arrogant, I really don't give a fuck. But like, I learned finally after all these years how to love myself.
Really? You didn't already? Pretty sure you did. I've seen the old like Twitch streams and shit that Shanny did. Pretty sure number one for Shanny was Shanny. Pretty sure.
And I'm proud of myself.
We know.
For loving myself. Because my parents didn't love me. My siblings didn't love me.
Her parents, after her divorce, let her like come and live with them and all that. The pride before the fall. You know what I mean? Like she loves to rewrite her own history.
Ex-lovers didn't love me. So I didn't know what was required to love myself, because I wasn't taught how to love. You know,
Shanny, oh, you see Rev's hand. Okay, Shanny. He's like classic enabler. I mean, they enable each other.
had aspects of love. I knew I loved my sons with all my heart and soul,
Where are they?
body, might,
Your grandpa.
but myself.
Your grandpa. Shut up, Rev.
I let myself fall apart because I didn't love myself enough.
Heart and soul.
Because I was so broken through all the hate.
Yeah, parenting is more than love. Yeah, you got to put in the work. It takes effort.
I have received in my life.
You can't parent just based on like your emotions.
Because I internally took it in. I didn't guard my heart. And I've been so brokenhearted in life that I literally had no choice but to find love within myself. To love me. And to know that I'm okay. And I matter. And I deserve love, empathy, respect. Just like everyone else does.
Sure. I mean, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am empathetic for her, even though a lot of her problems were created by herself. I do have empathy, you know? And like I said earlier, if she can get better and do better, I'm all for that. You know? I just don't believe it. But it's possible.
So, peace of Maranatha, guys. I'm actually about to have my dinner. I'm gonna have a little salad.
Who believes that? How many people think she's going to have a little salad? And that's it. Is pizza a salad? I don't know.
Have my Celsius Oasis vibe and sparkling prickly pear lime. I totally recommend this flavor, by the way.
I think their stream should end with them playing Heart and Soul on a piano.
That's a good one. Thank you, thank you. I don't think either of them know how to play piano. They might have to just play the track or maybe get someone in who can play piano. Or maybe Rev can just like hit the keys on the piano and they can just sing the lyrics. It'll be like a weird interpretation of the original. But I'd love to see that. We're almost at 70%. Thank you guys so much. 70%. Amazing.
Everything's from Celsius I've had been really good, though. So you have a good night, guys.
She definitely is on Ozempic. She has lost weight. She was gigantic. And I can visibly see that she looks different here. And this is like not such a good angle, too. Thank you, Master Sin. Thank you. So, yeah, we hit 70%. Yeah. So she is, and I believe she has diabetes, so she's getting like, you know, like a prescription that her insurance probably covers. You know, someone that's 200 pounds overweight, them having diabetes isn't surprising. I don't know if she's having just a salad, though. I do remember a few of her videos. They got some food and she like complained that she couldn't eat enough of it because she was on Ozempic. Yeah, some people can just gain like the desire to eat is stronger than the sickness. It's kind of like people who drink a lot and they drink so much that they like black out when they're drinking, and then the next day they feel dead, like they're so hungover, and maybe it lasts days after that, but then they just drink again to the same point. You know? I've definitely been there. I've been there before where I like drink so much and I get so fucking trashed, and then the next 2 to 3 days I feel like dead. And you'd think like after that I'd be like, oh no, I got so sick, I shouldn't drink that much again. Fuck no. Fuck no, I'd drink that much again. Drinking a lot less now though, because it's, for one thing, drinking is expensive, especially when the taxes on alcohol is like through the roof. So maybe I should be like Cobra and make my own mead.
I love you. Peace and Maranatha.
Aw, she loves us.
Please be kind. Be a good human. We need more good humans in this world. Too many bad ones and hateful ones. Bye, guys.
Yeah, I'd like to try the mead. There's a few places around here where I could get like a flight of meads. Alcohol in my state is taxed pretty high, which is kind of a blessing in disguise. Cause I will say sometimes sin taxes work. If you're sensible enough to be like, hey, because like some people don't give a shit and they'll just spend all their money to get what they want, regardless of how expensive it is. Like people who smoke cigarettes and they'll tax the shit out of cigarettes and people will still smoke and pay the higher price. But for me, that's a deal breaker. The crazy taxes on hard liquor here. No thanks. I will pray. I don't have Viking ancestors, I don't think. If I do, there's not that many. There's not that much. I think in my DNA test there might have been Swedish in there, but like a small amount. All right, we're going to see Shanny talk about foodie beauty now. When I looked at my like Ancestry DNA, which by the way, I understand, it's obviously it's an estimate. It's not it changes over time too as they get more data. So it's not that it's not like expected to be perfectly accurate. You know, it's just like an estimate that kind of give you an idea on where your ancestors came from. Let me look at it now. Maybe it's been updated. It says I am 99.6% European. I am part Polish, yeah. I'll go through it here. This is from Ancestry. I took I'm sorry, this is from 23andMe. I also took Ancestry. So, it says I am 60% British and Irish. They group them together. The Irish is from County Mayo, which is the western side of Ireland, like the more rural part of Ireland. And then like the British part is from Scotland, mostly from Glasgow. So that's like the majority of my ancestry. That's 60% of it. And then 36, about 37% Eastern European, and that's the Polish. It says like it's estimating Warsaw, which isn't surprising. And then there's the 0.5% Ashkenazi. 0.5% Ashkenazi, 0.7% broadly European, whatever that means. And then there's weird thing, like I'm like, where did this come from? This is they put Coptic Egyptian, 0.2% Coptic Egyptian. And the other test doesn't have that on it. I'm like, did they draw like an ethnicity out of like a hat, and they're like, oh, we're gonna give this guy it's not 2%, it's did I say 2%? It's 0.2%. If I said 2%, I misspoke. It's 0.2%. So it's like hardly anything at all, if it's even right. You know, I am skeptical. Like these trace amounts, it's such a little bit that I'm like, did they just get that wrong? But maybe, you know, but as far as like where I know my ancestors came from to the United States, I already knew that it was like Ireland, Scotland, and Poland. And some of some of the surnames in my family, like, are French, but I ended up finding out that was just because they lived in New France and they weren't actually French. It's just like when you live in a French colony, you assimilate and make your name French. You know what I mean? Like their actual ancestry didn't come from France. It's just that's, you know, like people would move to the US and anglicize their name even though they weren't English. So that's why there's names in my family. New France equals part of Canada, but Michigan was part of New France at one point. Ohio was part of New France. There was a bunch of territory that was part of New France. That's why the biggest city in Michigan, Detroit, that's where that came from. It was a military fort originally, and then a city grew around it. And then a lot of New France got taken over by England at one point. Vermont was French.
Guys, we got to talk about foodie. I know. I've been.
Oh, she acts like she doesn't want to talk about foodie. It's like you're choosing what you talk about. Like there has to be, for whatever your reason being, which is yours is like engagement. There's something you're doing it because you want to do it for whatever reason. Maybe you don't think it's fun, but you want to.
Posting about the bullshit she's been trying to fucking do. One day it's me sticking up for her, and the next day it's like, you are wrong, bitch.
You were wrong, bitch. Oh, it's almost like she doesn't have clear standards. It's almost like she'll just do... It's like she's inconsistent. You're wrong.
What's up, Just Breezing? How you doing, girl? Girl is changing history, okay? You remember that time Foodie went to Canada, and it was the first time she went back to Canada to Kuwait, right? And Salah cheated on her with Kybella.
So much drama.
This girl right here is trying to tell and completely gaslight her audience and try to make it seem that her and Salah were breaking up and she wasn't going to go back.
I don't know a lot of these
Kuwait
people.
Ever. That's not what you told your audience. You told at first, oh, we're breaking up. Then, oh, we're not breaking it up. I was just
You've
being
done that
emotional.
too, you hypocrite.
Should I?
You and Rev had this whole like fake breakup saga where you pretended to be broken up, but you were really living together the whole time, and you tried to make it look like you were in a different place. And Rev was like, "Oh, Shanny's not here," and then we could hear you talking in the other room. So you've been inconsistent with stuff you've shared like this.
Should I show the videos? I know exactly where to go. Like I said, making me your enemy is the worst thing you've ever done.
You're insignificant to her. She could ignore you forever and it wouldn't make a difference. Like, it's...
Because I know where the bodies are.
What do you mean?
Okay. Girl. Okay, if you were breaking up with Salah, then why were you in your car crying, holding up your little cat fucking painting, saying, I lost my cat for you, you cheated on me?
I mean, even if this is true, even if that really happened, didn't you claim to break up with Rev for a while? But you were really just there living with him the whole time? Like...
Thought you were breaking up. If you were breaking up, then how could that be cheating?
Cheating.
Okay, there's two scenarios here. It could be either Foodie is changing history.
You've done that.
To lie right now so she could cover for Salah.
Look at Shanny, the investigative reporter. She's cracking the case.
Or she lied to her whole entire audience 2 years ago about her and Salah staying together. So which one you think it is? Which one is it, Foodie?
Oh, by the way, I just pulled up my Ancestry.com DNA test, and it's different. It's similar yet different. So it says 33.
She is no longer a lethal threat to French fries, so she need a new archenemy.
Yeah. She's going to go with freedom fries from now on. Yeah, she does kind of like, she used to suck up to Foodie Beauty. Now she wants the feud for attention. Thank you, by the way. We're at 70.72%. Getting really close. Hopefully we can knock it out today. But yeah, this test separates Ireland from Britain. So it says 33% Ireland, 31% Eastern Europe, which is it's Polish. And then it says 12% Germanic Europe, which I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of countries that speak German. It doesn't get as specific with the region as 23andMe does. It's just like, yeah, somewhere in Europe where they speak German, and there's a lot of countries that speak German. Then it says 9% Scottish. And then this one says 4% Norwegian, 3% Swedish. 2% Spanish, which I've never heard of before. I don't know where they get that from, but this is the shit that's a little different. And then it says 2% England / Northwestern Europe. So I'm guessing that's actual English and not, it's separating English from Scottish instead of grouping them all together. And then this one has me at 1% Ashkenazi. And then 1% Baltics. Like maybe I have some Latvian or something. I don't know what they're saying. 1% French. And then 1% Netherlanders. Dutch.
I'd like to know, as an audience member, a previously paying audience member.
Okay, yeah, yes, they do mean like all Germanic, so like not just German language, but like part of the Germanic language family.
Remember, girl, I've paid you.
But they separate them here for whatever reason.
Hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. So I think you owe me.
Oh my God!
To answer
Shut
this
up.
Question: when did you lie to us? Did you lie to us in the past?
Looks like she didn't even know what the question was. I think I paid you enough to answer this question.
Or are you lying to us now? Which one is it? Which one is it, girl?
Here it is, by the way. I took a screenshot of it. This is from Ancestry.com. So it has Germanic Europe, but then it also has, like, isn't Norwegian and Swedish, aren't they Germanic languages? But then it also has England, Northwestern Europe.
Because you can't gaslight me, you can't manipulate me, that shit don't happen, okay? I remember my foodie beauty discology, okay? I was an actual fan. I fucking loved your ass to death. Alright? Alright? Don't bring up my children, you will get.
But if you notice, there was no Egyptian on that one. It's only on the 23andMe. I'm like, where did they get that from? I'll have to see if other members of my family who took the test got that at all.
Instant banned. Bye.
Discology.
Anyway,
Dick's ecology.
bye. Anyway. Bye. Anyway, I'm saying bye to a lot of rude individuals in the chat.
Individual.
Because they have to try to punch me in the face and it doesn't
It's her bindi wart.
work. It just gets them blocked because I just don't want to deal with children who have childish mentalities. Okay?
Did she say mentalities? That sounds like a special thing in Mortal Kombat, like an Easter egg. Mentality.
Here's the thing, foodie.
Shanny wins. Mentality.
I'm gonna prophesy to you.
Hold on. Did she say prophesy?
Okay.
Hold on. Did she say it? Did she say prophesy?
Okay?
Hold on.
Here's the thing, foodie. I'm gonna prophesy to you, okay?
That's a new one. Is that a term? I thought it was prophesize. I thought it was prophesize, not prophesy. I could be wrong.
Right now. I bet you. Salah's with another woman. And not only is Salah with another woman, soon you're going to find out that woman is going to have a baby which you can't have because you decide to destroy your own children. Okay? Listen. Salah, it's not going to last, okay? You see the women he looks at. It's not you, okay?
I cannot find the word prophesy. I see prophecy. I see prophesized. Prophesize. The word prophesize comes from the word prophecy plus the suffix eyes.
He's not in any of your videos barely anymore. He barely talks to you. When you are talking to each other, though, I've noticed, Foodie, you're always giving him dirty looks. Okay? The fact that he left you in Thailand all alone for a month.
This is so parasocial, the way she is here. It's very parasocial. Foodie Beauty is not like someone she knows in her personal life, but she's talking to her like she is.
The fact that you took an STD check in Thailand.
Like, Foodie Beauty, I think, made like 1 or 2 videos making fun of Shanny. And now it's at this, like, Shanny is acting like they were like best friends that had a falling out.
You admit all
They had very limited interaction. They did have some interaction, though. I remember that.
stuff to your audience, by the way, which, you know, maybe you should stop telling on yourself a little bit.
I don't know anything about Foodie Beauty, really. I just know she's, like, pretty popular relatively, and she's from Canada, but she's a Muslim, and she lives in the Middle East, and she eats a lot, and she's like a girl world lolcow type person. That's all I really know.
And not only that, you were using your hair fibers in Thailand. I'm smart enough and educated enough and
Wow, that's such an untrue statement, but all right, let's see.
my human psychology.
You are not educated in psychology. Shut up. Being mentally ill doesn't make you educated in psychology. That's not how it works.
To know how the sexuality is in Thailand.
What? What does knowing psychology have to do with knowing the sexuality in Thailand?
Okay?
What?
And
Is she talking about like the prostitution there or something? That has nothing to do with psychology.
I know it's required because it's legal there. In order to get a prostitute, you have to have an STD check. So
I've never been to Thailand, but I don't believe that's true. Because it would be insanely expensive. Like, I don't believe that's true. Or maybe the like sex workers have to get tested. I don't know. I don't know. Never looked into it, but that's probably. But she's acting like the people buying it have to get tested. That's not the case. The logistics of that would be a nightmare.
why are you wearing hair fibers? Why are you wearing that makeup you were wearing that you used to wear for Nader?
Ralph?
Ooh la la.
Yeah, they might test people for diseases when they enter the country, but it's not related to like prostitution or anything like that.
And now you're changing the...
Look at this. Sometimes my downloader that I use to download videos will like scramble it or like pause for a second, and it unintentionally had some good pause game right here.
The story about what happened.
She pretends to know Foodie Beauty because they had limited interactions with each other a couple times. And that's why.
happened to you in Salah 2 years ago when he cheated on you with Kybella. You can't gaslight me. And I don't think you can gaslight your audience. You certainly will not gaslight Just Breezin or anyone of Girl World. Because we know the truth. We know what you told us back then. Like I said, there's only two scenarios. You were even lying to us then, or you are lying to us now. Which one is it?
There was a point there where Shanny was getting a lot of attention. A lot of people were watching her. It was the whole like getting evicted saga and moving to Pennsylvania saga. And it was not being popular for the right reasons, though. Hating her was a very popular thing. But she doesn't care. That was success to her. Yeah, that road trip was insane. The train tracks thing is one of my favorite videos ever. Like, not Shanny videos ever, but like one of my favorite videos of all time. Shanny and Rev getting stuck on the train tracks. And just like their dialogue back and forth. And then their kid in the back seat's like, what are you guys doing? Like he's questioning like a kid is questioning like, what the fuck is going on here?
You know, the problem with liars is they don't remember their own lies that they tell. That's why I don't lie. Because
you've definitely lied.
I know I'm a very shitty liar when I do lie.
You did lie, dude. You guys spent like 3 months pretending to be broken up when you weren't anymore. I don't even know why you did it, because like it was obvious that it wasn't true, and then like I didn't see what the benefit. I think they were trying to like get more views out of it. I think they were like, oh shit, if we break up, people will like start watching us again.
And honestly, it's illogical to lie, and I'm a very logical person, so lying.
Sometimes it is logical to lie. I was talking about this yesterday when we were going over the 10 Commandments. Like, look at the pause game here. There's, like, out of the 10 Commandments, none of them were, like, objectively wrong in every scenario. You know?
In kind of goes against my ethics, morals, and
sometimes, I mean, like, lying is not wrong in every possible scenario. There are times where you could lie and it could save someone's life, depending on the scenario. You know, it like lying isn't objectively always wrong every time. Obviously, it is probably most of the time. You know? But if you look at like every possible scenario out there, it is not like always wrong to lie.
Goes against my intellect as a person.
Lying is just like a function of language when you really look at it.
Staying humble is always a good thing. And
yeah, that's a good one. We do teach kids to lie.
She's on Ozempic. It's not working very well. Smiley face. Have you seen it's making people go blind?
No, I had no idea it's making people go blind. If that's true, then they've suppressed that well enough for me to not notice. Not that that's like a big thing. No, I had no idea.
Taking responsibility for your actions and holding your own self accountable to your own actions is a good thing.
You don't do that. You blame other people for it. You make excuses because your childhood was hard. Like, you were talking about how you have a criminal record and then you blamed it on your rough childhood. Sure, that probably contributed to it, but ultimately you still made the choices. Like, I'm not going to say it's not a factor. I think a lot of it is exaggerated. Because you do seem to exaggerate now to slant things towards you being the victim.
On the other hand, you don't want to be held accountable to your own actions, even though you told it to the whole public. Instead, you'd rather change the story because of the embarrassment that you got cheated on by a much more attractive woman. And now your man's looking at this other woman, this Roran girl that is on my community tab if you want to look at it. That's Salah's new crush girl. And frankly, I can't blame him. She's absolutely drop dead gorgeous. She's nice to look at. And as a bisexual, yeah.
I hate it when people do the as a thing. It's like, because I'm this thing, I'm an expert on it. It doesn't work that way. I mean, you can talk about your personal experience because that's yours, but it doesn't mean that you're an expert on the experience of everyone that shares that commonality with you. So I don't like the I'm going to say this. It's like, you can just say, I'm like, yeah, I don't like the comments.
I'd be down with that shit. You know, Jason's like, any man could look at her and be like, I want to put a baby in her. And I'm like, shit, I want to put a baby in her.
Mental image. Oh, could you imagine this?
Who wouldn't?
I don't know who she's talking about, but her saying that about this person, even if she was attractive, like, now that image is in my head. Rev putting a baby in her, Shanny putting a baby in her. I'm like, that lowers it, and I feel bad because I don't know who she's talking about. They might be a lovely person.
Anyway. You have a lot to worry about and a lot on your door right now, Chantal. I'll be serious here and be a big sister to you, okay? If you don't get your shit together, and I mean get your shit together and stop it with the way how you're eating and the way how you're...
Dude, don't... Come on, why are you doing this? Why are you, like, criticizing someone else's eating habits?
Living and how unhappy you are because you want to buy fake love and shit like that, you're gonna die, and you're not gonna die happy. You're not gonna die fulfilled in any way, because you, Chantal, aren't going for the things that are realistic. Okay? I'm gonna be a good sister here, okay? And give you...
She's not your sister. She's not even your friend. She's not your sister either. What a weird thing to say.
some advice.
You're not allowed to give big sister advice. Are you even older than her? Maybe she is, but still.
Take off the goddamn fucking hijab.
Hold on. Shanny and Rev have made other videos criticizing Foodie Beauty because she, like, violates the rules of her religion, and now Shanny's telling her to violate a rule of her religion. That is weird.
You're not a Muslim. It's very obvious.
Okay, people tell Shanny she's not a Christian all the time because of all the unchristian-like shit she does. I don't know. What do you guys think?
You're not a Muslim. And it's very disrespectful to the culture and the religion itself to pretend to be a Muslim. Okay, I never hear you talk about Allah. And I've talked to a lot of Muslims in my life being part of the Great Debate.
The Great Debate.
Back in the early 2010 era. Okay? You're not a Muslim. Muslims have a real faith in Allah. Muslims talk about Allah with supreme and utter reverence. Okay?
Okay.
Okay? They don't talk about Allah as an imaginary being who's
I do.
forcing you not to eat.
I mean, Christians do that all the time. They pray and they're like, oh, look, what I prayed for happened. God's doing this. Reference.
Her words, not mine, okay?
I mean, I've heard from Muslims that fasting during Ramadan, like God helps them fast. This is a thing. God is this like invisible being that causes things to happen in the real world, according to a lot of religious people.
Go back to Canada, okay? Get an apartment with Pete's. And for God...
Shanny, the life coach, she gets to tell Foodie Beauty to make these major changes in her life.
Sakes. Get married with Pete's.
This is so stupid to like tell someone you barely even know where they should live and who they should get married to and all this shit.
He loves you.
She's in no position to give people life advice because her entire life is shit. Like, maybe if she had her shit together, I'd be like, all right, well, she knows what she's doing, at least in her own life. But her life is shit. No one should be taking life advice from her.
If any man truly loves you, it's Pete's. And he is willing, and I know it, okay? He would be willing to do anything for you. Because he has. He's proven to everyone. He's very willing to do anything for you.
Yeah, just like, so Shanny's giving out dietary advice and like life and relationship advice. When her diet is shit, her health is shit. She's living in her boyfriend's uncle's house. She's morbidly obese and can't walk because of it. She has diabetes, but she gives us advice like she's some sort of authority figure.
Even see you sleep with other men, even though he's still in love with you.
That's true. It's kind of a at least I'm not Brett Keane, but it's like at least I'm not Shanny type thing.
You want real love? Or do you want fake love, okay? Fake love is with Salah in Kuwait, where you live this imaginary life that is never going to work the way you want it to work. Real love is with Pete's, where you get to do what you want and be free and be the Chantel you want to be, instead of trying to fit in a box you do not belong in. You're not a Muslim. You don't believe in God. You've said it so many times. You're uncomfortable wearing the hijab and the hijabi. It makes you uncomfortable. Everyone can see that. How uncomfortable you are in that.
Okay.
And I'm not someone who's trying to break someone's faith, because she has no faith.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to give her the freedom she so desires, but is too afraid to obtain because she's afraid to actually be happy. Pete's will always make you happy. And you say he's very responsible and he'll love you forever. Unconditionally.
I mean, does this person want this? I don't think so.
He won't expect you to lose weight for him. He won't expect you to eat clean for him. He won't tell you what to do. You wouldn't have to be forced to do shit you don't want to do for a man. It's the best course for you to take. Because it's true love.
Shanny the matchmaker.
And if I have to tell you it, I have to tell you it. As a big sister.
You're not a big sister.
Pete loves you. So, the question is, Foodie, do you want this fake love that you're constantly going to have people on the internet tell you how much an other woman is talking to your man? Because they are. It's really easy to talk to him that way. And he's totally open to it, to any woman that flashes her pussy. Okay? Pete wouldn't do that to you. Is he the best looking guy? No, but he's got attractive qualities.
Why is she like trying to make this happen so hard?
Is he the richest man? No. But at least he loves you enough that he would be willing to provide for you for anything. You said he was good in bed. You said he had a big dick and you were a size queen. I mean, go for it. Like, I'm not trying to be evil here. Like, Pete really does love you. Anyway. You'll probably not listen to me and do the opposite.
She probably won't even watch this video. You're wasting your time.
Because you have, like, this oppositional defiance disorder.
I mean, like, that's not oppositional defiance. You're telling her to, like, move to another country and be with someone she's not with. And we don't even know if this guy is into her now. Like, what?
You, for some reason.
I don't know. This is some weird parasocial shit. You're talking to this person like you know her well. You don't.
And I'm just trying to give you the best freaking advice so you can actually be happy in life. Just look back. Before Nader. Okay? Before all that shit went down with Nader, okay? You were happy and secure with Pete's. And those were the best content materials you ever had on YouTube, was when you were with Pete's. When you had someone there that actually supported you. Like, what does Salah really support you with? He forces you to wear this.
Shanny is trying to convince her to do something else like she tried to do with the pizza with Rev. You're right. Oh, it's going to hurt your stomach. Don't eat that. It's going to hurt your stomach.
Job that you're uncomfortable in. He forces you to join a religion that you don't really believe in.
You don't know that. But either way, people can choose to fake believe in a religion if they want, I guess.
He forces you to live in a country that you don't know the language, you don't know the customs, you don't know the currency even.
You don't know the currency? What? I mean, numbers work the same everywhere. It's just the currency is named different and it has different values. You learn the currency easily. Like, I spent like you know, like a week in the UK. It didn't take me long to understand the currency there. It's slightly different, but numbers work the same everywhere.
And I'm still wondering, what point did you choose to lie to your audience about, you know, you wanting to stay in Kuwait or not? I don't like being lied to. But I like the truth more than a lie. And I think your audience likes the truth more than lies. And the haters like the truth more than lies, even. The truth is the way to go. No more lies. No more deception. No more masks.
Okay.
Why can't you be you? Because you're not you. And that's why you're so miserable.
Only Shanny knows Foodie Beauty better than Foodie Beauty knows herself.
That's why you're so angry. That's why you're isolated and all alone and crying all by yourself.
Crying.
That's why you were alone on Valentine's Day raging because the man you so desire doesn't want to even be with you. Fuck him. If he doesn't want to be with you, fuck him, man. This is solid advice that I'd give to any person out there. That man left you alone on a holiday that he should have known was important to you. It's so funny that it's okay for you to join all of Salah's customs and do everything within his culture, but he can't do anything within your culture. Fuck that shit. That ain't fair. That's oppression. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I am not a Muslim, because I refuse to be oppressed that way.
Oh, so you believe in Islam? It's just the oppression that you don't like? I like how that's the biggest reason to not be a Muslim is that you don't believe in the things Muslims believe in. Like, you know, that Muhammad was the prophet and all that. It's not normally, I don't know. Yeah.
Where it's the man's world and the female has no say.
I mean, there's a lot of that in Christianity, too. It's just a little more extreme, or a lot more extreme.
You know what? God gave women a mouth, too. And how can a woman be your proper helper if she can't even speak to you? And it makes no sense within your culture because you let the women raise the children, right? You let the women raise your children. But when the children are grown, you say, fuck the woman. I'm a grown man now. Fuck everything my mom gave me in nurturing me. I'm going to have the woman submit and oppress her. That's fucked up. You should honor your mother a little bit more than that. You know how you honor your mother? By treating women good. Because every woman you see is a reflection of your mom. That's what a good man does. Not oppress a woman. Not tell her to put on a hijab. I see Foodie. She's like, oh wow, that woman has no hijab on, and she looks at Salah. Like, I thought I had to wear hijabs in Kuwait.
I think you only have to wear it if you're a Muslim, right? They don't make Western women wear hijabs in Kuwait. I don't believe that's... I know they don't in the AEU. Like, you only have to wear it if you're Muslim.
He's forcing you to do it. Remember, he likes taking shits on white women's chests. He's a racist.
He's a racist. This is such a weird video.
He's a racist. And he hates women. Probably because deep down, he probably has homosexual tendencies. Period. And I'm not trying to be silly. Just straight up my opinion. But I hope you find yourself again, Chantal. I think this is going to be my last mention of you for quite a while.
I doubt it.
No, maybe you'll do something crazy and I have to say something, but until then, I have things I have to focus on. I have missing children I gotta point out to some people. I have, you know, it's Allie Carter's birthday today. Happy birthday, Allie Carter. It's my mom's death day, so I'm not feeling too good. And it doesn't matter if your mom's abusive or not. You still miss her. When she passes, you still miss her.
It's back to Shanny and her victimhood at this point. You know what I'm saying, bro?
So, it's a rough one, folks, but Foodie, please listen to my advice. I'm not this advice is not to hurt you. It's to make you happy, because I want you happy. I want people happy and better and not so frustrated and angry and miserable in life where they think they have to take it out on others. Do I do tough love sometime? Damn right I do. I'm a mama. Sometimes you have to be rough. Show them the reality that this is not a good thing. You pretending to be something you're not, to try to fit in a box that you don't belong in, and to...
You don't belong in a box. Stop telling people they belong in a box.
Believe something that you don't have real faith for is...
Yeah, yes, she was not abused. She's claiming childhood trauma to excuse all the shit.
Ridiculous, insane, and delusional.
She was the abusive one. She was the non-trustworthy one. We know, like, it's her family, because of her lying about this, her family had to come out and clear the air about it.
And a lot of your audience has enabled you for so long.
For so long.
Or they're afraid if they do say something, they'll get backlash because you backlashed me for just simply, you know, mentioning on my community tab to spay and neuter your cats.
Shanny loves to raise awareness for certain causes. You know, spaying and neutering and trafficked children. She's an advocate.
She lost a really good ally for that.
She did.
She lost a really good ally. Shanny and Rev, world-class allies. You need allies like Shanny and Rev in this world.
Yeah, 2 of them, because I was there too with her, you know?
But I wish you the best, and I want the best for you. But if you don't change your circumstances, you're going to die, and you're going to be miserable dying. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for anyone. Anyway. Peace and Maranatha, my lovelies.
Peace and
Pray for
Maranatha.
her.
Peace and marijuana.
She needs it.
Peace and marinara.
She's stuck in a relationship that isn't going anywhere. In a country that doesn't want her.
Peace and mambo jambo.
And it's depressing her to the point where she's going to eat herself to death. All right. Bye.
Yeah, take Shanny's advice on not eating yourself to death. Shanny's the one to listen to on how to not eat yourself to death. She almost ate Rev to death, too, in the process. Her obesity almost killed someone else. You can't make this shit up. Oh, whew. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. right, back again. Give the stream a like, and trying to get a little closer to the goal up at the top there. If you want to help out, use the link pinned in the chat. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Send me your messages and shit. Let's watch some of these body cam videos. There's like audit videos, and then there's some weird body cam videos. Let's watch this one.
Welcome to Audit the Audit, where we sort out the who and what and the
This
right
is Audit the Audits channel. It's pretty good.
and wrong of police interactions. This episode covers the extension of traffic stops, parking violations, and mental health, and comes to us from Mac and Bravo's channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. Sometime in the fall of 2019, YouTuber, adventurist, and part-time delivery driver Mac Proctor, along with his dog Bravo, were parked in a non-designated parking spot in a private parking lot outside an L&L Hawaiian barbecue in Millbrae, California.
L&L Hawaiian barbecue.
According to Mr. Proctor, his vehicle was not impeding traffic, and he only left it there for 2 minutes while he picked up a carry-out order from the restaurant. After Mr. Proctor returned to his vehicle, a San Francisco PD K-9 unit, whose nameplate is partially obscured, approached him about an alleged parking violation. What can be seen on the officer's name tag reads C. Cord, and I was able to locate a public pay log that lists an Officer Carlos Cordova, who was last promoted in 2019. I also found this image of an Officer Carlos Cordova with the SFPD's K-9 unit from July of 2007 that looks strikingly similar to the officer involved in this encounter. I cannot say with absolute certainty that these two
Yes, him. He's even got the K-9. Yes, this is the same guy.
individuals are the same officer, or that this officer's name is Officer Cordova, but for the sake of clarity, I will refer to him as such for the remainder of this episode. The video begins just after Officer Cordova stopped Mr. Proctor and retrieved his identification and vehicle registration paperwork.
All right, Mr. Proctor. That is your last name.
If that is your last name.
All right. Everything okay?
Do I need to answer any of your
You don't
questions?
have to answer anything, dude.
Okay,
You don't have to. Lucky you stand here all day. I get paid either way.
Can you
Wow, what a piece of shit. I can stand here all day. I get paid either way. I can ruin the rest of your day and just make you sit here.
go ahead and finish your job
Saying,
so I can carry on?
what's up with the anger, dude?
I'm not angry.
You're not angry? You always talk to everybody like that?
I'm not angry.
Oh, okay.
I just want you to go ahead and wrap things up, please.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Proctor asks if he needs to answer any questions, and Officer Cordova informs him that he does not, stating that he can, quote, stand here all day, and interprets Mr. Proctor's unwillingness to answer questions as anger. Despite Officer Cordova's assertion that he can stand and wait for Mr. Proctor to answer his questions, police officers cannot legally extend the length of a traffic stop simply because a citizen refuses to answer questions. In the 1983 case of Florida versus Royer, the U.S. Supreme Court determined that although law enforcement officers do not violate the Fourth Amendment by approaching an individual on the street or in another public place and asking questions, quote, the person approached need not answer any question put to him. He may decline to listen to the questions at all and may go on his way. He may not be detained even momentarily without reasonable objective grounds for doing so. And his refusal to listen or answer does not, without more.
And it's crazy how often this still happens, even though it's been tested in court.
Furnish those grounds. The framework for a traffic stop is a bit more complicated than a police stop that occurs on the street. Because, as the Supreme Court noted in the 2005 case of Illinois versus Cabayas, an initially justified traffic stop can, quote, become unlawful if it is prolonged beyond the time reasonably required.
Where did I say that I had to take a shit? I said I had to go to the bathroom. Why are you guys assuming I took a
To
shit?
complete that mission. In the 2009 case of Arizona versus Johnson, the Supreme Court explained that, quote, a traffic stop of a car communicates to a reasonable passenger that he or she is not free to terminate the encounter with the police and move about at will, and that the fact that the officer has completed the original mission of the traffic stop does not communicate to the driver or passenger that their detainment had ended and they are free to leave.
I love how there's stock footage of this shit.
For this reason, the Supreme Court held that
I have like an Adobe membership, and I go through the Adobe stock footage, and it's some funny shit that like people hired actors to record this.
police officers cannot ask questions about matters unrelated to the justification for the traffic stop if those questions measurably extend the duration of the stop. When it comes to Officer Cordova's claim that Mr. Proctor was angry, exercising the right to silence is not anger. And even if he was angry, he has a right to feel that way and express himself accordingly. With very limited exceptions, the First Amendment protects the right to free expression, including negative emotions such as anger. In the 1949 case of Terminiello versus Chicago, the Supreme Court concluded that, quote, a function of free speech under our system of government is to invite dispute. It may indeed best serve its high purpose when it induces a condition of unrest, creates dissatisfaction with conditions as they are, or even stirs people to anger. While it is unclear whether Mr. Proctor was angry during his encounter with Officer Cordova, all of his speech in the interaction was protected by the First Amendment, and he was perfectly within his rights
Why
to
are you angry?
express himself.
All right, well, I'm going to give you a break on it, but what I'm saying? This isn't a parking spot, okay, dude?
You're not giving me a break. You're harassing me at this
harassing
point.
you because
I'd
you're
like
parked
to
here?
leave. May I leave now, please?
Well, do you understand?
Am
why
I being
stopped you?
detained?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
All right.
Unlawful detainment.
Okay. So do you understand why I stopped you?
Do I need to answer any more of
you
your
don't.
questions?
You don't have to.
Okay.
Okay. But then again, I could do this all day too.
Okay.
All right. So, would you like to leave, Mr. Proctor? Would you like to leave?
Do I need to answer any more of your
No,
questions?
hello. No. I'm not the one that's acting this way. Okay. I'm just asking you to do. I'm trying to give you a break here. All right.
Give you a break here.
Hey.
Officer Cordova informs Mr. Proctor that he is being detained because the location where he is parked is not a parking spot. However, the California Vehicle Code does not regulate most parking violations on private property, with a few exceptions found in Section 22500.1, which
Yeah, and you don't have time to look up all this shit while a cop is harassing you.
prohibits
So
parking in a
it
designated
sucks.
fire lane in a private parking lot. Section 22507.8, which prohibits parking in a space designated for disabled persons without a proper placard in a private parking lot. And Section 22511.1, which prohibits parking in a space reserved for zero-emission vehicles without a valid decal in a private parking lot. Additionally, a 2011 opinion issued by then California Attorney General Kamala Harris clarified that, quote,
Wow.
a citation or notice of parking violation may be issued only for illegal parking, that is, parking in violation of federal, state, or local law. Accordingly, a citation under the Vehicle Code may not be issued in connection with parking on private property that merely violates the property owner's rules rather than federal, state, or local law. While Section 21107.8 of the California Vehicle Code allows cities and counties to pass ordinances or resolutions declaring that some parts of the Vehicle Code apply to certain privately owned and public off-street parking facilities, parking violations are not included in the statutes that can be applied to private lots. Section 7.28.010 of the San Mateo County Code of Ordinances allows the Board of Supervisors to designate parking restrictions or prohibitions as necessary on streets, portions of streets, or county-owned property, but neither the ordinances of San Mateo County nor those of the city of Millbrae cover parking violations in private parking
Good research.
lots. Not only was Officer Cordova outside of his physical
That's
jurisdiction,
what I like about this, because I'm obviously no law expert, so I like how this guy does the research to look up, what the actual law is and show it side by side with what's actually happening by law enforcement.
as a San Francisco police officer when detaining Mr. Proctor, but it does not appear that Mr. Proctor was violating any law for which a citation could be issued.
I prefer you just write me the parking ticket and let me go.
Right, okay. Oh, okay. All right, dude. I was trying to be nice to you. All righty. Would you hold on? Having all right? Yeah. So just let you know what's going on. We're having another guy coming over real quick. Traffic guy with a side book, since you want a ticket. So otherwise, I didn't want to go through all this hassle. You know what I'm saying? Is everything okay? Is there any other issues or anything going on that I should know of?
Do I need to answer your questions?
You don't have to answer anything. I'm concerned about your well-being. Is there something wrong?
Do I need to answer any of your questions?
Well, if there's something wrong, it would be nice, yeah.
Do I need to answer any of your questions?
You don't have to talk to me. I'm just saying. I'm just concerned about your well-being. That's all I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I'm just concerned about you. Everything going okay?
Usually we don't get people hostile.
I've not been hostile.
Okay.
Officer
hasn't.
Cordova tells Mr. Proctor that he is
How is he-
concerned about
how
his
is he
well-being
hostile?
because he is acting quote-unquote hostile. and implies that Mr. Proctor may be mentally unstable. The mental health training that police officers receive varies greatly depending on the police department and the officer's position. In February 2011, the San Francisco Police Commission established a crisis intervention team work group, which included criminal justice system employees, mental health
Even if the cops,
providers, advocates.
this is in San Francisco, even if the cop smells weed, he can't do shit about it.
Community members, consumers of mental health services and their families, and other city agency representatives to develop new mental health training programs and field approaches. As of September 19, 2019, 95.69% of San Francisco PD officers had participated in a 10-hour crisis intervention field tactics course, but less than half had completed a 40-hour comprehensive training course.
Yeah, you're hostile if you don't like completely do what they want you to do.
According to the San Francisco PD's website, the courses are based on the Memphis model of crisis intervention team training, which emphasizes de-escalation of potential crises by allowing time.
He does fent lines.
And distance, which means slowing down and giving the mentally distraught individual space. It is unclear what amount of mental health training officers
Concerned troll cop
Cordova had received, but it is clear that his accusatory questioning of Mr. Proctor's mental status did not help de-escalate the situation. While the National Alliance on Mental Illness does list prolonged or strong feelings of irritability or anger as one of the common signs of mental illness in adults, it is highly unlikely that Officer Cordova could have arrested Mr. Proctor, even if he did believe that Mr. Proctor was suffering from mental illness. Because, although police officers are permitted to detain individuals based on mental health concerns, this authority is limited to situations where the individual is a danger to themselves or others, or is gravely disabled. According to Section 5150 of the California Welfare and Institutions Code, a peace officer can take an individual into custody for up to 72 hours for assessment, evaluation, and crisis intervention when there is probable cause that the individual is a danger to themselves or is gravely disabled as a result of a mental health disorder. After this initial 72-hour detainment period, Section
There's usually a lot more action in these videos, but this one's a lot of like showing text, showing the laws and going over them.
Of the California Welfare and Institutions
Like
Code.
the one we watched yesterday where the guy was in front of the brewery like filming. That one had a lot more video
also
to it.
allows the individual to be involuntarily certified for up to 14 days of intensive treatment related to a mental health disorder or impairment by chronic alcoholism if the evaluating professionals determine that the individual
The Jolly Pumpkin, yeah. If I ever find myself in East Lansing, I'll check out the Jolly Pumpkin. I just will remember not to film anyone from the sidewalk.
Is a danger to themselves or others, or is gravely disabled as a result of the mental health disorder or impairment by chronic alcoholism. And the individual has been advised of the need for treatment but has not been willing or able to accept it voluntarily. Given the requirements of the California Welfare and Institutions Code, it would be nearly impossible for Officer Cordova to legally take Mr. Proctor into custody in this situation, because Officer Cordova did not have probable cause that Mr. Proctor had a mental health disorder or that he was a danger.
He looks completely calm and well-adjusted. I don't see any indications that he's having some kind of mental breakdown.
To himself or others.
The police officer seems more mental than this guy.
And Mr. Proctor clearly was not gravely disabled.
Oh, usually we don't get people wanting a ticket. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through all this. I could be having my lunch right now. All right, dude. Well, we'll be waiting, dude. Hurry up, dude. It's cutting my lunchtime. Hey, Mr. Proctor, can I just give you your stuff so you can leave?
Can you?
I can, but you're the one. I would have let you go a long time ago.
What do I need to do for you to hand me my documents so I can
I'll
leave?
give it to you right now. I just want to know that that you're okay, because usually I don't get people.
What do I need to do for you to hand me my documents so I can be on my way?
You're okay.
I don't need to answer any of your questions.
Hey, there we go again. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to say that.
You're trying to display your power to me right now.
I'm concerned about it. Is there a problem to be concerned about another human being?
You have no reason to be concerned about me.
So it's okay then. You're okay then.
You can hand me my documents and I can be on my way, or we can.
Okay. So if I hand you your stuff, you'll be fine and taken off, and you're not angry, right? You're not gonna. Okay, here. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a chance on you. All right, here, Mr. Proctor. Everything's cool. All right. We're blocking traffic. Here, your stuff. All right, hopefully you have a good day. Everything works out for you. All right.
Am I free to leave now?
Yes, you are.
Could you please step away from the vehicle?
Yes, I will. You have a good day.
After being released by the officer,
he's just puffing on a smoke.
Mr. Proctor started his vehicle and drove away from the scene without further incident. Mr. Proctor told me that he didn't file a complaint because he felt a sense of urgency to leave the encounter as quickly as possible, so he wasn't able to get the officer's name at the time.
I was in such a big hurry that I didn't even know what his name was. I never got a citation. I'm not a First Amendment auditor, so I didn't think to go name and badge.
Yeah, he was doing some kind of other video for something else, and this just happened. The guy just happened to walk up on him.
Number, please. That didn't. So I've even.
Yeah, he was so. Why are you angry? Just trying to make sure. I just need to know why you're angry.
Like, gone back and watched the video and thought, can I just get his name off of his uniform? And I can't really see it clearly. So I was in such a hurry to break communication with him and get on with my day. He was costing me money, that he was willing to go through such great lengths as to have somebody else bring a cite book to him from across town. I was like, this guy's crazy. What is he going to try and do here? Because he's not got some criminal.
Overall, Officer Cordova gets an F for enforcing parking violations on private property, unnecessarily extending the length of the stop, and for questioning Mr. Proctor's mental health merely because he chose to remain silent. Officer Cordova's tactic of stalling the progression of the stop because Mr. Proctor did not want to answer questions is exactly the type of conduct that the court intended to prohibit in the Cabayas case, and the courts have concluded multiple times that officers may not extend the length of a traffic stop beyond what is necessary to accomplish the stop's mission. Barring the existence of an exclusive agreement between the property owner and the municipality, there is a high probability that Officer Cordova was not within his authority to issue a parking citation in the strip mall parking lot. And there are also legitimate questions to be raised about whether or not the officer was operating within his jurisdiction at the time. If Officer Cordova had genuinely witnessed Mr. Proctor's vehicle obstructing traffic, then the responsible course of action would have been to inform Mr. Proctor that he
got an F. The one we watched yesterday with the guy on the sidewalk filming, that one, they got an F for that one too.
Not initiate an investigatory detainment in a private parking lot outside of the department's jurisdictional authority. Officer Cordova's unprofessional demeanor and childish exercise of authority tarnish the credibility of his mission to free the parking lot traffic of obstruction, and this type of conduct only serves to erode the public's confidence in their local department. Mr. Proctor gets an A+ for invoking his right to silence peacefully and efficiently, refusing to allow the officer's conduct to affect him emotionally, and maintaining a calm and collected demeanor throughout the interaction. There are serious implications associated with being accused of mental instability, especially if the accusing party is in a position of authority. For most of us, it is impossible to predict how we would react to such allegations, and it is safe to assume that
I've only ever gotten one traffic ticket. It was a speeding ticket, and it was like really early in the morning. There was nobody on the road, and I was out in the middle of nowhere on the Olympic Peninsula in Washington. It's like, so far away from the nearest town or city, and I was just fucking flying, and there was a cop that was hiding and caught me. So I've only ever gotten one speeding ticket ever.
But there is no appropriate reaction to be had in that scenario. Overwhelming denial of the officer.
I didn't try to talk myself out of it because I was I didn't feel like wasting any more time either. So I was like, yeah, I'll just take the ticket. I was speeding.
Officer's claims may have led to further validation of the officer's suspicions, and admitting that you're feeling agitated and angry may invoke officer safety concerns. This is why Mr. Proctor's decision to remain uncompromisingly silent and emotionless was the best course of action for this interaction. Mr. Proctor is not a First Amendment auditor, and although he does have a YouTube channel, the majority of its content has nothing to do with law enforcement. The fact that Mr. Proctor does not regularly interact with the police proves his ability to remain calm and navigate this encounter with precision and poise to be that much more impressive. The only thing that this interaction is lacking is accountability. But it is difficult to fault Mr. Proctor for not filing a complaint, given that he is not a First Amendment auditor and does not actively participate in holding officers accountable. I commend Mr. Proctor for excellently demonstrating a balanced use of the right to remain silent and remaining composed and peaceful while doing so. I highly recommend subscribing to Mac and Bravo's channel. You can find a link in the description below.
Mac
Let us
and
know if there's
Bravo?
an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for
All
watching.
right.
And don't forget
Let's watch
to check out
another
the
one.
ATA
Entitled Mother and Daughter Loses It When Kicked Out of Four Seasons Hotel. So this is the cop, like a cop trying to deal with crazy people.
Take it off now. You have to. I'm not a criminal.
On February 15th, 2024, officers were dispatched to the Four Seasons Hotel in response to a reported disturbance. Upon arrival, they encountered two women exhibiting aggressive behavior toward the hotel staff.
We have two guests that are clearly drunk and they're being very aggressive towards other people and they already start hitting people. So.
I want to get them out of here again.
Yeah.
Do they stay at the hotel?
Yes, like we kick them out and we escort them out, but they refuse.
They are guests?
They are.
And they evicted out of here?
They are.
Okay, relax. Okay, I got this. Okay, I'll chill out a little bit. I'll take care of it.
I'm calm.
I know, but just let me. I know. I got the story already. Let me do my job. Hold on, hon. Okay, this.
Is this like an old cop? It looks like he's very small. Is this police officer super small? Because I'm just looking at like the height comparison and where his arm is coming from, and I feel very low viewing from it. Is he wearing his body cam like at his like crotch level? What is this?
Just my mom. We don't even drink.
Okay. Hi, how you doing today? I'm Officer Friedman. Okay.
I'm Monica Harriet.
Okay, the story.
Listen, okay, I don't drink alcohol.
Do me a favor. Let me talk. Let me talk. We're going to talk. I'll let you talk, but I want to do it outside because I can't hear in here. Let's walk outside.
But listen.
Let's walk outside, hon. I don't want not inside. I don't want to talk inside.
Wait,
hon, please.
I want to say it because we don't drink alcohol.
Well, let's talk.
I don't drink alcohol. Hey, I don't drink alcohol.
Outside, please. Please, come on. Let's just talk out.
It sounds like it, but it could be something else, I guess.
Okay. Why am I here?
I don't know. Well, listen. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
We are not usually strict. I didn't know what happened. All of a sudden.
I can't hear two people. I'm on magic here.
Okay.
One person.
I'm not magic here.
Let me tell you just what I saw.
Okay.
All of a sudden, just people just so mean and just like knocked me over and.
Where in the dining room?
Yeah. And listen, I'm in the travel business, and she's with me.
I'm in the travel business.
My daughter, and I was knocked down. And but listen, I didn't care about that. And then she was over there.
When were you checking out?
This cop sounds old, and he seems very small because he's smaller than. Unless these women are just like above average size, I feel like I'm looking up at them.
Tomorrow?
No, I'm here. I just checked in today.
Okay, well, they're not going to probably want you to stay here, but they got that right.
Wait, what?
Of course, because these people are fucking liberal.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, these people are liberals. That's what they blame it on the people there being liberals. Okay.
They have a right if they don't want you to stay here. They give you.
Well, I just came today.
No, that's employees. Imagine
you know what?
if I was 15.
Do me a favor. If you're gonna talk, don't curse. Okay, right now I don't need to write down things. I know what I can.
They thought she was 15. Is that what you said?
I'm here, and it's being everything you say is being recorded. I cannot hear two people talking at once. If she's going to talk, you can't talk.
All I know is
I can't pick up what you're saying when she talks.
Hang on. I did nothing wrong. What I did?
Will be recorded.
I don't know what I did.
You recorded.
I don't know what I did.
You did nothing wrong.
Okay, what's going to happen?
We did nothing. We came to a hotel.
Okay, whatever. Well, I wasn't here tonight.
Like
well,
we did not know.
All right,
okay, if the cam is at the bottom of his stomach, how come his elbows are still like below the frame?
I understand, but this
go check the in there.
I asked you not to.
Don't touch.
I mean, are his hands like all the way down?
Okay,
I don't know.
If you're gonna keep on cursing,
Sorry for
I'll
the
let
cussing.
you.
I apologize.
Well, you don't. I can't understand when people do that.
apologize for the cursing.
Well, the dirty mouth like that doesn't impress me. Okay, it really
well,
doesn't.
I apologize.
But it doesn't impress me. Okay.
Okay, she quit.
Accept it or not. It's
Okay,
me.
you're both appear a little intoxicated tonight.
I'm not intoxicated.
You are intoxicated. I can smell it.
I didn't drink that.
I can smell alcohol.
Take me to
You know what?
station. I will talk.
I don't
Okay.
drink.
Fucking tell the truth.
I don't
Don't
drink.
touch me. Do not touch me.
I don't
Do not
drink.
touch me.
Okay, I don't drink alcohol.
Okay, well, what's going to happen is
I don't
the
drink
hotel does
alcohol.
not want you here for their reasons, so you're going to be leaving. We're going to go to your room and get your stuff, and you can find another hotel.
Wait a minute. I don't drink alcohol, though.
I don't care what you do. The hotel has a right. It's their private property to have you leave the property.
This is so fucking illegal. Are you
It's not illegal.
gonna be fucking arrested? I don't give a.
She's gonna have the cop arrested. Did you hear this?
Are you telling me I'm leaving the hotel? Are you telling me I'm leaving the hotel?
This is not okay. Whatever
Really?
you're doing is not okay.
Okay, wait.
We did nothing wrong.
What did I do?
Like, I don't care
Okay,
what you say.
hang on. Shh. Are you telling me I'm leaving the hotel?
Yes.
I had no alcohol. I don't drink.
This was like a year ago, almost exactly a year ago.
That has nothing to do with whatever happened
tell
tonight.
me what does.
What that does is the hotel does not want you here.
Okay.
The hotel does not want you in their hotel. This is their property. It's like someone in your house and you don't want them to stay. They can't stay. So you're going to be getting your stuff from the room, and you're going to be.
He's explaining to her like she's a kid.
You're going to have to find another hotel.
Can you tell me right now, like what I did?
Whatever. I don't care what you did.
I need to know in your report.
Well,
No, they don't need to have a good reason to kick you out, unfortunately.
You're acting aggressive, and you're loud, and you're intoxicated. Okay.
I didn't drink.
Okay.
I don't drink.
Well, I smell it on your breath, so I don't know how alcohol got all over your breath.
I don't drink.
I smell so much when I
you know
smell
what?
it.
I don't drink alcohol. I haven't in 15
well,
years.
your behavior in here is the reason they don't want you in here. Well, you and your daughter's
15
behavior.
years I've never drank.
That's fine.
So I need to know now.
What?
Yeah. I haven't drank in 15
Okay,
years. We're gonna go into a really big problem.
Well, you
because,
could.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. I want to know now why you're telling me I can't.
Of course, the hotel does not want you on their property. The hotel does not want.
You can tell she's drunk because she keeps forgetting like what just happened a few minutes before that. You know, when people are like super, super drunk, they have really bad short-term memory, and they'll repeat themselves a lot.
Want you here, and if you refuse to leave, you and your daughter will go to jail. Okay, because they do not want you. This is their private property. And I'm telling you, the best thing to do right now, we'll go get your stuff from your room, and there's a hotel across the street. You can stay there. If you refuse to, you will be.
I'm not going there. Sorry.
Okay, then you will be placed in arrest.
But I want to know why. Because you know what? I didn't drink.
Okay.
I don't.
That has nothing to do with alcohol. This had nothing to do with you drinking.
But it's
this
so
has
weird.
nothing to do with you. Just as a.
But it must.
It doesn't. It has to do with your behavior. It's nothing to do with drinking. I don't care if you drank for the last 15 years or not. But I got here, you were yelling, you were loud, you were yelling. When I got here, you're acting aggressive towards me, and I'm going to tell you, the hotel has a right to have you leave. And if you refuse, it's their property. If you refuse, you will be placed under arrest. Okay? That's all I can tell you.
I don't think he's telling them to drive. He said there's a hotel right across the street, and I don't know where they are. Are they in New York? Because in New York, you don't normally drive places like... based on their accents, I'm like, are they in New York or something? He literally told them there's a hotel across the street, so they wouldn't have to drive there.
Arrest me.
I wouldn't assume that when cops trespass people, they don't assume that they're driving. You know, like you can't.
Yeah, we're still with that.
You can arrest
Let
me.
me get your stuff out. Hey, Jimmy,
You can't hurt my mom.
We're both gonna go to. You know what? So the best thing to do.
Listen, I'm trying to just talk right now.
Now there's a bigger, younger cop there.
He's trying to tell me that we have to leave and get another hotel room. No, listen, I'm telling you right now, this could be really bad.
Okay.
Because
So let's try to get you guys another hotel.
No.
That's not true. Not all Americans drive. There are cities in the U.S. where, you know, people don't even own a car, or they have a car they hardly use, and they walk or take public transit.
They want to get you guys.
People at the hotel are
Whatever.
trying to start.
It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry.
It's their risk. Tells
It's
right.
because of the fucking people right there. Look at that fucking four-eyed.
Hold.
Shut up.
The hotel is not required to let them stay there.
I am not doing anything. I'm not going to move.
Okay, so
I'm not going to do anything. I'm sorry.
So listen. If they,
Are there palm trees here? I'm trying to see like where they are.
So if they want you to leave, you have to leave. That's all it is. If you don't leave, you have to go to jail.
So why are we paying so much money?
Well, so
I'm going to jail.
She's drunk because she's not even. Is it Florida?
If you refuse to leave, we have no choice.
Okay.
Are you Trump or what?
Huh?
It's all about the Trump.
Oh yeah, they're claiming that because they like Trump, they're being discriminated against.
You're both going to end up going to jail together. You're both going to go to jail.
That girl is the one that threw me on the floor. I don't get
Some threw her on the floor like really bad.
That girl threw me on the floor.
They chokeholded me to the ground.
On the floor.
Oh, sorry. You don't have to stand here and watch me. You can move away, please.
I mean, there's still a doubt that they're driving. Like, if you're on vacation, like when I go on vacation, I don't rent a car. I either like pay for Ubers or I take public transit or I walk, depending on how far things are. And they literally said there's a hotel across the street. So they're suggesting that they walk to the hotel across the street.
This is the worst when people watch. Where did this all start at? So I get the story.
Basically, they checked in. They went up to the wrong room.
It probably is Florida.
Clearly intoxicated. So they went up to the wrong room.
Okay.
They don't have the key card because they were at the wrong room. So they
just
couldn't
checked
get
it.
inside
Just
the room.
take now.
Today,
now.
yes.
Okay.
They couldn't get into the room because obviously they were at the wrong room. Their key card wasn't working.
Okay.
They demanded and started screaming at our colleague saying, open the door, this is my room, it's registered under me.
What time this happened at? Just now, or about what time?
In the past 20 minutes.
So they came in here, but they came in, they checked in, went to the wrong room. They got.
I've been to Florida, but I'm saying like on vacation, we don't know if they even have a car with them. I don't know why you guys are so stuck on this.
They upset. Who went up there? They came back down here to tell, right? Is that where it happened at?
One of them did, yes.
So this happened in the lobby. Most of this stuff happened in the lobby.
No, it happened upstairs.
Who went up there?
Talia.
Who?
Talia.
Where's she at?
They hit Talia in the arm. They punched her in the arm. Then they yanked her arm and said, let's go. You're coming with me. The daughter said that. Yanked Talia's arm, said, you're coming with me. We're going to
Yeah, they
the
were
lobby."
getting physical. They were getting close to doing it to the old cop.
Talia said, don't touch me. She got mad. She ran down to the lobby. She wasn't even walking, she was running. She ran down to the lobby. She started complaining to our RAM right here. Then she came back upstairs. When I went upstairs to talk to Mom,
So the mom's up there still, and
yes, Mom did not want to come downstairs.
All right.
I'm upstairs talking to Mom. Mom
Okay.
is being very...
And they're just checking in now. They went up to the wrong room. They got out pissed off. The one girl went up there, started having a fight with her, an argument up there with her.
First of all, this is the Four Seasons too, so they got some money to be staying here. Four Seasons, usually pretty expensive hotel chain. I'm guessing I don't know this for sure, but it seems like they're traveling and they're staying in a hotel, which is what most people do when they travel. They probably took an Uber or a taxi from the airport to this hotel where they're trying to stay here, and they probably got drunk like on the plane, maybe flew first class, probably showed up drunk because, you know, there's not much to do on the way but drink.
Like, where did all this assaulting happen? Upstairs?
No, so on the second floor, the daughter, right? Okay, kicked me by the elevator.
Is that on video anywhere?
Should be, yes. Then down here on the lobby floor, lobby level, she kicked me again.
Okay. So she's like more the violent one. The other one's just a loudmouth.
Yes.
Okay.
The mom is just...
All right. Well, we're going to just try to get him out of here. That's what you want. All right. What's going to happen is you guys cannot stay here. You're going to be issued trespass warnings.
Wait a minute,
Listen, I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. You can want me all you want. I'm talking slow and in English.
I'll just go inside right now.
You cannot go back in that hotel. You cannot go back in. Okay, this story is the hotel is private property. They have the right to have you leave their property. This is private property.
I don't care. I didn't do anything wrong, though.
The hotel still has a right to deny you access to their hotel, to their property. And that's what they're doing. They do not want you here. They're going to get your stuff from the room, and they're going to ask you to leave. Okay? If you were...
Sometimes, depending on the size of the plane, sometimes the first class area gets their own bathroom that's closer, like, towards the cockpit. And then like the main cabin, they all share one bathroom. But a lot of times the first class area has their own bathroom. And in that case, you're only sharing it with a few other people. I've flown first class a couple times. So you get unlimited drinks, and you get a big comfy seat, and you get a bathroom that you and the other first class people can use. So it works pretty well.
Refuse to leave. I have no choice but the rest both of you.
I'm not leaving.
Okay.
Sorry, you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm just not.
You're refusing.
Sorry, no, I'm not leaving.
I'm not either. We paid for this hotel. We did nothing wrong.
What did you
So many times, time and time again, it's you need to leave now or you're getting arrested. And that's all they have to do.
I want you here. That's why.
First class isn't worth the extra money. I had the extra money at the time, so I did it. It's probably stupid expensive now. I haven't even been on a plane in years. So
Who? Democrats! They have green hair.
Democrats do.
They have green hair.
Who doesn't want here?
Treated us like shit
Democrats
for no reason.
They treat the Democrats. If they are in Florida, the odds of them being Democrats are kind of low statistically. I think there's some tall ass palm trees in the background and everything.
Wait a minute, Democrats who doesn't
Don't. I asked you before not to touch
I
me.
want to know who doesn't want us here.
I mean, we're just pissed.
Go get your phone right now. We're putting this on video right now. Hurry up.
You're not going back in the hotel.
I'm getting on.
I mean, I will. I
I
don't give a I will.
Okay.
I don't care if you arrest me. I don't.
Oh, you'll care when it happens. They always say they don't care until it happens too. It's like, why say that? No, they are MAGA. They said that at the beginning. They were like, they're liberals in there and they kicked us out. So they are.
Not fair. We're paying for this.
And they're like, oh, they got green hair in there.
They just don't want
Are you?
We didn't do anything wrong.
There's liberal Democrats.
Are you guys refusing to leave?
You're a liberal.
Yes.
Are you refusing to leave the property?
Yes.
Turn around, please. Turn around, please.
No.
Don't.
Oh!
What did I do? Oh. Oh my God. Replay. They didn't even push her. She was trying to pull her mom away and then lost her grip and fell. Take a picture. One more time. She threw herself on the ground. That looked fake. Like she was trying to make it look like they did something to her. Yeah, European soccer player. Yeah, how they like flop and act like they're hurt. LeBron James used to do that a lot too in basketball, and they started like punishing him for it. Take a picture!
Get away.
No!
I don't think your mom can help you.
Stop resisting. I don't care. It's my mom.
Mom's fine.
It's my mom.
Give me the other hand. Give me the other hand.
I can't be all sit there. You sit there. You're watching us.
Give me the other hand.
You're watching us. Hey, take a picture.
Wow, she's got some pipes on her.
Please take a picture. Help me.
I don't care if I get arrested.
So messed up. Mom.
Get to your feet. Get to your feet. Get to your side, hon. Let's go. Sit up. Sit up. Okay, ready? I'm trying to help you up now.
You hit me. You're going to another charge.
She already got the charge. She got a felony charge right here for hitting me. Yeah, he punched me in the face. Okay.
Got a felony charge. You could tell the cop whose body cam we're looking through now is old because his arms.
Take a picture now.
Take a picture. It's like they have body cams. This is all on video. And I like how they think if a picture's taken, they're going to look good and the cops are going to look bad and the cops will get in trouble somehow. Oh my goodness!
Push.
Hurry up, take
Jimmy, he's waiting for another unit, Jimmy. Jimmy.
Oh my God! Help! Take that picture now.
Your mom can't help you, little girl.
Take a picture now.
Stand up.
It's Florida because I can see the license plate. It's got the Florida orange on the back of it. Definitely Florida.
No, it's my mom.
Where's your mom?
I don't care. I won't leave her. I don't care. Take a picture now. You can hurt me. My mom. Hello. My mom.
You want to stand up? Stand up. Stand up.
Oh my God. Oh man, people paid so much money to stay at this hotel, you know? And they got to listen to these psychos screaming outside.
Oh my God. Yep.
Come on, get up. No, yeah, you will. We're gonna bring you to the car. I'm gonna bring you to the car.
No, I don't want to get in the car. That's my mom.
That's my mom.
Please.
Stand up.
Somebody help me.
She does sound like a chimpanzee. That's true.
Now. Somebody help me now. Hello. You're just sitting there looking at me. Now.
Yeah, they can't help you even if they wanted to.
You did nothing
We're gonna take them one by
wrong.
one. One at a time. Yeah, one at a time. That's what happened.
Mom, you did nothing wrong. I'll make sure they know that.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
You did nothing.
You did nothing wrong.
Mom.
She's gonna come. Come on, you guys.
She
Come on.
did nothing wrong.
Step. Watch step.
I'm perfectly fine. My mom. It's just. It's not okay, and you two will be fucking.
Okay. Get in.
Read it for the goddamn truth.
Get in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna get you up. Come here.
Look at you taping me, you.
Stop that.
Oh, now she's mad that they're recording her. She was saying take a picture earlier, and now she's yelling at the people recording.
Right. Just let it stop and let it go now. It's okay. Whatever you said your piece already. You said your piece. Okay? She may stand up.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. All right. Stand up. You gotta stand up. One, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's get you up. Stand up. Okay, good. All right, good.
Oh my god.
Go run together.
Oh my god. I'm throwing
screaming
the
so
car.
much.
I am throwing in the car.
I'm surprised she even reproduced.
Intoxicated.
Just refusing to leave. They didn't want him in the hotel.
Yep, it is Palm Beach.
They assaulting people, going to a daughter, and we tried 20 times to get him out of here, but refused to leave.
Yeah, it's a trespass, drunken disorderly. Did they hit you? Resisting?
Yeah,
all right, go look.
Could you imagine being stuck in the back seat with her?
They hit both of us.
The other one came back from grounded. Is this one combative still?
When I got here, no.
She can't do it.
I can't breathe.
Okay, well, stop yelling.
Oh my god.
Stop yelling. Listen, what's your first name? You can talk, you can breathe.
She's doing the I can't breathe thing. Like nothing's going on with her breathing.
I swear to God, right now.
My name's Pete. Take a deep breath.
I don't drink alcohol, and somebody fucking locked me up in here. Listen,
Just take a deep breath, okay?
Yeah, I think if she couldn't breathe, she wouldn't be able to scream so loud like that. Doesn't it take a good breath to scream that loud?
Stay in the car.
I'm telling you right now.
Get out.
No.
Listen,
I'm telling you. No, you're going to listen to me. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
There's something big going on. I will not be treated like this. Ever.
Take a deep breath, okay? I'm letting you talk, right? You're just talking. Take a deep breath. All right?
I was locked in here for a long time.
I know.
I don't drink alcohol. I never have it. And I've got the...
Oh, now she's saying she never has drank alcohol. Before it was like she hasn't drank in 15 years.
These things on my back.
Well, what happened tonight?
Nothing.
All right.
My daughter's with me right now. I mean, we did nothing wrong. Some idiot just, I don't know.
All right.
You know what?
Listen,
I honestly
listen, that's your daughter over there? So listen, I need you.
My daughter's with me, and listen.
Okay, so
my daughter had nothing to do with anything.
Right, listen, Mom, I'm right here. Just talk. Just talk, all right? I know tensions are high right now.
I can't get my hair out of my mouth. Do you get it?
No, I'm not going to touch your mouth.
Touch my friggin', get it out of my,
Mom,
hurry.
Just talk.
I can't.
Do you match my tone, okay? Don't worry about
Isn't it weird how many of these cops have accents like they're from the Northeast? I know a lot of people from the Northeast move down there. It's just weird how like a lot of them are cops.
This.
No, you're not going to be able to.
I can't get my, I can't talk.
You can talk. You're doing a great job of talking. Just talk to me, all right? Listen, we're talking like adults here. We're all adults, just the situation right now, okay? Thank you. Just take it easy. You're breathing great
I'm
now.
not going to take it easy.
You are doing a good job. You are taking it easy.
Is it because I'm a Trumper?
I don't know.
Is that why y'all are upset with me?
Politics have nothing to do with anything. I'm not upset with you at all, okay?
But there's going to be a really big problem right now because if you don't get these things off my back, my husband, I swear to God, it's going to be really bad. Like within 10 minutes, if these aren't off my back, I can't even breathe. I cannot.
Yeah, it's like the only reason we know she's the one telling everyone that she's MAGA. Like she's assuming that people just know and they're discriminating against her because of it. I don't understand.
I can't pull. I can't pull.
She hasn't been searched yet at all? What about this one?
I'm not a derelict. I never did.
Derelict.
You're gonna get added charges if you don't get in the car, right? So sit down. Sit down, okay? Thank you. All right.
You're awful. You're getting sued. I will sue you.
Oh, there's the I will sue you.
Okay.
I don't give a you too, mister.
I don't care. She said she didn't care if she got arrested. Then she got arrested, and now she's doing the I will sue you. Those two happen a lot.
I can't breathe.
All right, I can roll.
The door, hurry! Hurry! I'm serious. I'm so. I can't breathe.
Okay, there you go.
Oh my God, no! I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
The window's open.
All right. Reach up, make it illegals.
Let's get back in the car.
I'm not getting in the car. I'm gonna stay out right here. Take this thing off my wrist right now because I'm hurting really bad.
Monica, we're gonna ask you.
I'm gonna tell you right now to take this thing off my wrist now.
Let's get in the car.
I'm gonna tell you.
You can either do it like a woman,
Okay, listen.
adult, or we're gonna put you in the car. Okay?
Yeah, I'm a woman.
Yeah, so let's
Not
get
a man.
Okay, so let's get in the car then.
Okay, can I just tell you real quick?
You can tell me as you get in the
listen.
car. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. Take this thing off my.
It's not coming off, okay? Consequences. Let's get in the car. You sit butt first, okay?
We're trying to make it easy for you. We're trying to make it easy for you.
Wait a minute. Did you grow up like a? I mean, you're not gonna take this off my. Wait!
Come on.
Don't push. Ow! Don't push me out! Get me out!
Your daughter, right?
No.
Let's get in the car.
No.
Have a seat.
Listen,
we're not going to tell you again before.
Please take it off now. Take it off. I don't care. Take it off. No. I'm not going to take it off. No. Take it off now.
You have to.
I'm not a criminal.
You have to.
Lift up your feet. No one's doing anything.
No, this is your
There's no rating at the end of this one because this is an audit the audit.
This is turning me right here.
But yeah, they do get an F.
Into the car.
Get in there.
God.
Get in the car. Put your feet on the floor.
Take this off for me. Oh my God.
Let's go.
Ow! This thing in my back.
Listen, slide yourself back or it's going to be painful. Slide yourself back. Slide yourself back.
Down. You're going to get additional charges of resisting with that, okay? Lift up your feet.
Wow, I can't believe they haven't gotten resisting
Slide
yet.
them in the car.
I'm telling
Enough
you.
of this, okay?
I'm telling you right now to take
I don't care what you're telling you. Your words mean nothing right now.
Listen.
Nicole, can you try and lift up her feet?
No, I'm telling you to take this off my
Yeah, I know.
It hurts.
Okay, well, seatbelt chain.
Oh my God.
Just push her in.
That's not
They're both screaming now.
All right. Free ride. All right.
Now you know.
Now you know.
Did she batter anybody? Do you have any other?
I don't think so. No.
She did batter someone. She punched the older cop in the face.
Richie's finding out what's going on in there.
Take your one foot out. Bring your foot out. Bring one foot at a time. Marty, bring your foot out. What?
I can't. I'm in so much pain.
Okay, no, one foot at a time. I'll help you. Come on. Come on.
No, you're in big trouble. I'm telling you right now. You're in huge trouble.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
sure.
asked the wrong person.
All right, I'm sorry. Walk this way, please.
Don't act like I'm a criminal. I'm not.
You are.
I need to get the hair out of my mouth, please.
Okay. Well, when you uncuff you, you'll get the hair in your mouth, okay?
We got a big problem. If I'm not with her, I'm telling you right now.
You're with her. She's right there.
Wow, they got a much nicer hotel room, huh? They got upgraded. They got upgraded from the Four Seasons. Look at this. Look at these beautiful accommodations.
Just look at me right now. If I'm not with her in 1 second, calm down. We got a big problem. I know you're with me. I know you are.
We're here to help.
I know you are.
Listen.
I'm just telling you right now.
Okay. You're going to stay in there. She's going to stay in there. Okay? That's how it's going to be for now, right? I mean, you're going to be here for about an hour, okay? So if you just got to be calm.
We did nothing wrong.
We're like yelling at us. sitting there like, we just got here. We landed today.
Right, I understand, but something happened down there. Something happened down there to have you in here. I wasn't there, so I can't tell you.
Oh, yep, she's still doing it. It's because they're liberals. I'd be closing that flap right now over her. Like, okay.
Like I said, I'm letting you know. Everything's being recorded, so. Okay. Ellie, you said you were going to be calm. What's that? You're hurt?
What?
What'd you say? You said you were going to be calm.
You know what? Respect goddamn.
That's your prerogative. That's fine.
Look how scared she is. That's my mom.
She doesn't look scared. You look scared. Just calm down. There's nothing you can do at this point. There's a bathroom there. There's a bathroom right there. Okay? I'm going to close this, all right?
I'm going to go.
All right.
All right, shut up, bitch.
She said she's going to go to the bathroom, so I'll close it. All right?
You have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during
Everything's a no
any
to
question.
me. Yeah, everything's a no.
If you cannot afford
It's like, it's not a question. She's like, everything's a no. It's not a questionnaire. They're not asking, these are not yes or no questions. What a dumb bitch. God, how did she survive this long?
a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any
She's like,
questioning.
no.
Yeah, everything's a no.
If at any time during the interview
It's like, shut up.
you do not wish to answer my questions, you are
nonsense.
privileged to remain silent.
I like how she just keeps reading it, even though she's like, no.
I want to go home. This is nonsense.
I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement.
This is all like the Biden stuff. I want to go home.
Any statement can.
Did she say this is all like the Bible? Oh, I think she means Biden stuff. I couldn't tell if she said Bible or Biden.
Silent.
No, I want to go home. This is nonsense.
I can make no threats or promises to induce you to make a statement.
This is all like the Biden stuff. I want
Okay, yeah, she did say this is all like the Biden stuff.
to go home.
Any statement can and
Is this
will.
like a Democratic thing?
Any statement
No,
can
serious.
and
It's so
will.
weird. Well, what's going on? Can you tell me?
Is this like a Democratic thing? Oh my God. No, it's jail. It's jail.
Yes, you are under arrest.
But for what? What'd I do?
She didn't know she was under arrest? She didn't know she was under arrest. Does the door made out of bars not indicate that?
Trespassing and resisting arrest. The four seasons. They asked you to leave numerous times, and you said you would not leave. Both you and your daughter would not leave. The officers gave you an order to leave the hotel, and you refused to leave the hotel. And that's where we're at. So the officer's going to do paperwork. We're going to take you over to the county jail. We're going to book you into the jail, and then you're going to be released.
We did nothing wrong.
We did nothing wrong.
Look, hello. Don't do it. Hello. I said stay with. He's calling. We gotta go. Hurry up.
She's a victim of circumstance. Please like the stream if you haven't. Thank you.
Now. Now. I'm telling you to get me out of here now. Okay.
Yeah, that's going to work.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Okay.
That always works when you tell them, get me out of here now.
Hello? Can you tell me why I'm being held? I'm not gonna stop. I have no idea why I'm being held. We have no idea why we're being held. We have no idea why. We have no idea why we're being held.
Oh, yeah, that's going to make them let you out. What? Hurry up! She's very irritating. Her screaming and now she's banging. She's a percussionist. Yeah, we both said it at about the same time. Yeah, it sounded like she was banging on a drum for a second there. In some jails they would. They'd put her in one of those body wrap things so she can't do that. This is not legal. They're legal experts. She said earlier, the younger one said, I don't care if you arrest me.
I did nothing wrong. We did nothing wrong. Open the door now.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now. Open the door now. Tell me, I don't care. Tell me. Open the door. Give us our dude. They're doing a democratic stuff. Bro. Hey, open the goddamn door. Kelly, please stay there. Shut up. I got it.
And now she's telling her daughter to shut up.
I got this. This guy's a.
She's like, I got this. When you're locked up, it's kind of hard to say, I got this.
He's being paid by Soros.
He's being paid by Soros. She just said he's being paid by Soros. What kind of fucking fantasy world do you have to live in to think that the local cops are being paid by George Soros?
Both of them are. This guy right here and this guy right here being paid by Soros. Soros. Mom. Soros. Your money. Soros. Mom. Soros. Mom. You're being paid from Soros. Yeah. I already have sisters in my leg that they all over.
Yeah, but it later on.
I'm bruised. We did nothing wrong. They caught me up. Yeah. We did nothing wrong. They suck. What are y'all trying to do here? Do that. Hey, tell me what you're trying to do.
Just calm down so we can get this done so you can get out of here.
I want to know what you're trying to do. You come here right now. So what you're trying to do. Here.
They have a lot of energy, I'll say that, because I bet it's been like hours that they've been freaking the fuck out. And they have shown no signs of exhaustion.
Tell me right now what
I would have to take a nap after all of this.
Jesus Christ,
Be quiet, I've got these guys. Yeah, you got them.
They're dead.
They're dead? Ooh, you shouldn't say
The
that.
mother was charged with resisting arrest with violence, disorderly intoxication, battery on a law enforcement officer,
Wow.
and trespassing. The daughter was charged with trespassing, resisting arrest without violence, and disorderly intoxication. Share your thoughts below.
Damn. They're dead. If you guys could please like the stream, that would be great. If anyone out there's got a couple bucks to spare, wants to help me with the goal, please use the link pinned in the top of the chat there. Use some Streamlabs. Send me some messages. Hoping to maybe get to 75% by the end of this stream. I got it's about $258 and some change before the goal is met. So if you want to help, please do so. Thank you. This is one I've played a long time ago, but I think it's a great one. This is a really short one. And it's not, there's no police involved in this one. These guys are, I think they're doing like an audit thing, like they're filming something, and this guy just happens to drive by and is like, he's like a gangster type guy, and he gets all mad that he drove through the guy's video filming, and he gets out of his car and acts all tough, and you'll see what happens here. Oh shit, that didn't work. Let me see here. Oh damn it. Let me find it really quick here. It was a Reddit video, so shit, I should have just used the Reddit downloader. God damn it. Here we go. Okay. It'll just be a moment here. This is a great one, so I don't want to miss it. Here we go. All right, here it is.
Give me your phone, bro.
Give me your phone, bro.
Give me your phone.
Back up, man.
Why you recording me, bro?
On trip. Back up.
Oh, you said what? I'm from EC1, I know, nigga.
So he just got pepper sprayed from pretty far range too. He parked his car in the middle of the street. And then he just ran into the fucking RV because he's blind from it. He just tripped over the curb. He just ran into a car. Tripped over the curb again.
Over here. Follow my voice.
Now they try to help him.
My voice, man. Follow my voice. You're good. Good.
He starts crying too.
Slow down. Slow down. Stop. 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 All right. The curb is one step away from you, man. Just sit down. Right there.
Yeah, right there.
There you go. Let me borrow your phone. I'll call the cops for you, man. I'm good, bro. You can help, man.
They're trying to help him now.
Are you trying to get in your car, man?
Yo, just sit down, man. Just sit down.
Right there. That's your car. That's your car. That's your car. That's your car right there. That's your car right there.
Somebody hold my hand, bro.
Somebody hold my hand, bro. he was like threatening them and shit.
All right, sit down. Sit down. We'll help you. We'll sit down, man. Just sit down.
Oh, that wasn't even the whole video. This is like clipped. Anyway. Oh yeah. All right, let's I did put Cobra in the title, so we'll do some Cobra. Here it is.
Somewhere in the world today, men have got to stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. Stand up.
It's amazing.
Stand up.
It's amazing.
Stand up.
Quick review from the International Delight. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup flavored iced coffee.
Reese's iced coffee.
I shake it up, let it settle, drink half the can. Let's try the other half here. It does kind of taste like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups to a point.
But then it also probably tastes like coffee.
It's got like that artificial, peanut butter taste.
Artificial peanut butter taste.
It's like hints of chocolate.
I'd try
A
it.
little bit of coffee on the finish. This stuff would be delicious with some screwball peanut butter whiskey. Does it taste like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups? I mean, yes and no, kind of. It's more of a coffee taste with like a hint of chocolate and like a little bit of peanut butter.
Yeah, it's supposed to mostly taste like coffee.
Overall, I fuck with this coffee. I'd buy it. Not a sponsor. I'd buy it again.
Not a sponsor, but I digress. All right. Here's a food review from Cobes.
What's up, YouTube? So we got ourselves a little food hack action.
A little food hack action.
I got my autographs in the mail, and I'm waiting for my album money. Also a couple bucks.
He is fucking tilted right now, right? He is like, he's struggling to speak at this point.
Towards the old GoFundMe. But right now we got a 1 T-bone steak and eggs from Denny's.
Denny's steak and eggs.
Cooked, medium rare.
I've never had a steak at Denny's. I've never once had a steak at Denny's. I've had, like the steak at Applebee's and the steak at, Outback Steakhouse and that kind of shit. TGI Fridays, but I've never had Denny's steak. Anyone out there had a Denny's steak before?
Yeah. With scrambled eggs and cheese.
At Denny's, I usually, like, if it's breakfast time, I'll get waffles, pancakes, that kind of shit. And if it's like, lunch, dinner time, I'll usually get like a burger or something like that.
Hash browns with cheese. An English muffin. And a caramelized onions and mushrooms. And for a side, we included some mozzarella cheese sticks with a side of ranch. YouTube, do I even gotta fucking say it? No, because, ooh, shit. This is a fucking fresh food hack, action snacking.
Action snacking.
Hope you all having a fantastic V-Day. I'm not going to be able to finish all of this in one sitting, but I want to get the money I get from Deathbed Tapes. I want to throw $1 towards the GoFundMe. Oh. You too.
He's enjoying this. Wow, you got a big thing of mozzarella sticks.
So yeah, Cobra gets a little crazy with this food hacks.
He does get crazy with his food hacks.
With some forks.
It's exquisite.
I
don't think it is, though.
Anyone.
I doubt the exquisiteness of it all.
YouTube. The dankest food hacks. Here's the biscuits. YouTube, this
He's
just
so
smells
wobbly.
Like trouble in a fucking plastic container.
He fucks with it.
Oh. Those are all the options I selected that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Oh, somebody stop me. This is exactly what I was going to need a fork. The bacon free biscuit. Hold up. Oh. Okay, with Denny's. They're not a sponsor, but
I haven't had Denny's in forever. I've had IHOP a couple years ago.
Tell you what,
I haven't had, I couldn't even tell you where there is a Denny's near me.
they make some wild, delicious food hacks. The things that Denny's have been doing with their restaurant. The biscuit. That biscuit is buttery good.
Denny's is like 15 miles. The closest Denny's is like 15 miles away from me, and it's the only Denny's anywhere near me in like a reasonable driving distance to go to Denny's. So Denny's are not really a common thing here.
The grease coming off.
Good night to the UK. Good night.
YouTube, this is a treat.
I do remember all the different flavored syrups. IHOP is way more common in my area. There's IHOPs all around here that are like close. So,
because I don't get to eat like this too often, but when I get crazy with the drink combos,
he got crazy with the drink combos. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Open the plastic and the wet naps and the napkins are poking out. That's alright. Stick that right there. Because I just need a fork. Because YouTube, I've created.
Oh, is that the steak?
What you call?
He's going to eat it only with a plastic fork? You need some kind of steak knife or like at least a plastic knife, like a serrated plastic knife to cut it. You should just pick it up and eat it like, ah.
Is right here. And you got the hash browns and cheese with scrambled eggs and cheese with the hash browns right there. YouTube. Denny's. Denny's is good. This ain't no sponsorship. But like all them hash brown right there with the scrambled egg. No. Forget your hashtags. Hash browns. Delicious. YouTube, I created right here with the steak and everything, the ultimate steak.
He created the ultimate steak.
Because I had them cook it medium rare. I've created the ultimate. Oh.
The creation of the ultimate steak.
The ultimate Denny's food hack. Those extras, oh, they put the mushrooms on the steak. No. Oh. See, here's the thing about YouTube. I have what I would call a very delicate balance between certain things. People just look at me like I'm some useless.
You are not useless, Josh.
Whatever.
Nope. People might.
The thing
some people might. I do not think Josh is useless.
I'm not useless. I'm a lot smarter than people give me credit for. And ordering this Denny's order. And for me as a personal customer, now I got the plastic fork and knife out. That's alright. Alright, okay, Cobra.
Yeah, I don't think you'd normally get a spork from Denny's. You'd probably normally get it from KFC or something.
They have a steak deal that I haven't. But the cheese, yes. I think let's try to be a bit civilized.
He's being civilized right now.
This is quite the excess. But you know what, YouTube?
Anyway, he ordered a gigantic fucking steak. I knew he probably couldn't eat it all. Not surprised. So I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. And I don't know. Might stream later tonight. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting me. I appreciate all of you. Have a good one. See you next time.